Okay, we're back, baby. Kim, is there a possibility for a relationship between AI or Al and I? Al and I, is there a possibility of a relationship? There is, yeah. There is a possibility. Feelings are getting closer, yes. India, will this weekend go well? Will this weekend go well, Miss India? Are you taking your vacation this weekend, darling? I see travel coming up. Leaving home, but leaving home because you're not, it's a forced thing. It's like I'm forcing myself to make a transition, but it is going to be a great time. Yes, manifestation, victory card is upright, and the Empress card as well. Because why? You are the Raptor now. Thank you so much, my darling. Thank you, thank you. That's why. Yes, it's going to be a great weekend. It's going to be a good weekend. It's going to be what you make it, but yes, you know what I'm trying to say. Audrey, this one is for you. Juan, good morning. This one is for you, Miss Audrey. Will my weekend be good? Will my weekend be good, Miss Audrey? Coming back to life, people coming together, happy home, being able to rest and relax for a moment. I'm going to say a whole big yes to that one, girlfriend. Sue 32. Will HR move me to my favorite department? Will HR move me to my favorite department, Miss Sue? Good luck is coming, yes, in a way of jobs, yes. But when you move and ask for stuff like that, just be careful. I think it might, for whatever reason, put a bit of a target on your back. Make sure you know exactly where you're going, what you're doing, and the best way to get there, right? My lighting's weird today. I don't know if I like my hair. I don't know if I like what I got going on with my head today. Jessica, sweetheart, this is for you. Ooh, lots have happened. Lots. I want to update on me and Steven, please. Will we see each other this weekend? He opened up to you this weekend? He started talking to you more, hasn't he? Says, yeah, I appreciate you. Claudia, thank you so much. Thank you guys for joining the team. Thank you. Miss Jessica, has he opened up more? Stalking your socials. Yeah, he's looking for you. He's planning something. So if he's opening up more, looking for you, like, I think he's, yes, I think, will we see each other this weekend? I'm going to say yes to that. He's taking act, yeah. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I do think you guys are going to see each other. Something needs to be talked about. He's been, like, not looking for you, but yeah, stalking your socials. I guess that would be looking for you, yes. That's good. Make sure he comes correct, please. Please. Aisha, will I have a good weekend? Will I have a good weekend? Yeah, but for whatever reason, you're going to have to maintain boundaries. What do you... Tom, I heart you back. What are you doing this weekend? I think something about boundaries, having to maintain boundaries while keeping like a firm, like, hey, I want to go do this. Let's talk about it, but don't come too close, man. Are you going on a date? Do you have a date plan, Miss Aisha? Going to LA to see Ro. It's going to be good. You're going to have fun. It's going to be a good time. Recovery, taking a break, doing all the things, but for just, it's like a restless energy. Just be sure to have, just, if you're going to LA, just have your head on a swivel. That's all. Nothing bad at all. Just you're going out of town, right? Nothing bad. Go have fun. Restless energy, good stuff coming. Yeah, good stuff. Claudia. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, Christina, sweetheart, will Tyler and I reconcile our relationship today? Will Tyler and I reconcile today? Will Tyler and I reconcile today? Yeah, because you guys are tired of fighting. It's like, okay, I'm over it now. Let's go. Let's be friends again. Christy, thank you, thank you. Adriana, is George happy with our zero contact? Is he happy with our zero contact? Is he happy with our zero contact? No, I don't think he is. Helen, am I going to be in a relationship this year? Miss Helen, am I going to be in a relationship this year? This year. It's time. It's time. You feel sometimes like your dating life is out of control. Take control back of what you want. That's what I would say. I think, are you afraid of dating, Ash? Or Helen, are you afraid of getting back out there? Yeah? Like fear and loss, I think you need to get back out there. I always say this, it's not going to come to you, but don't be so afraid of it. Don't get so frustrated by it. Dating sucks nowadays. You're going to have to kiss a few frogs. So don't go out there and expect the first guy that you date to be the one. It's going to go through some shit. Don't get so discouraged easy on. It's not going to be the best. It's not. But you got to get out there. So I'm saying this to say right now I don't see love on the table. But why? Because you're afraid to go find it. Get out there to go find it. Energies can shift. But I want you to not be afraid of it. Because if you're afraid of love, it's not going to come to you. Go out there and put yourself out there. Yo, what's going on? How are you? Let's grab some coffee. Have that energy about you. Not that you don't. But you get my drift, I hope. Angeline. Got your girlfriend. I think I just figured out what I want to do. Angeline, what you got going on this weekend? One, to go have a good time. Talk about it. Clear decisions to make. Going to have a good time. Victory, reward, manifesting what you want to do. Living your best life as the Empress. Girl, are you going somewhere? What do you got planned this weekend? This is going to be you guys know it's spring. It's spring this weekend. It's gonna be a doozy of a weekend. We're setting our clocks forward again. Self-love, girlfriend. Yes, go. Yes, go do it. Go enjoy. That was all goodness. All goodness. Rosie, will Thomas and I be better? Guys, with the goals, will Rosie and I be better? Miss Oracle, girl, you had me cracking up last night. I love it. Okay. Hold on. I gotta go back. So I was, my whole celebrating me. Yes, Angeline, I love that. Jessica, sorry. Hang on. Hold on. I really did just lose my whole train of thought. And subsequently, the damn question that damn, guys. Whose question did I just pull for? I'm so sorry. ASRM, you threw me off course. I squirreled myself. It's Friday. It's Friday. Rosie, sweetheart, drop your question again. I don't want to re-pull this. Because it's a good read. As long as I can get the question back, I can figure out what the fuck it's supposed to say. Guys, give me a minute so Rosie can get her question in, please. Just a second. I'm so sorry. Rosie, drop your question, lovey. Will Thomas and I be together? Okay. Got you, Rosie. Got you. Thank you. Will Thomas and I be together? Yes. That's why I wanted to know the question. The answer was yes. Emperor, coming. Balance, coming. Now, I think that he has a very strong personality, right? And that he can be a little standoffish at times. However, I do think the clarity has finally come. And that the indecision that has been on the table has dissipated. So, while he's stubborn, he's not going to be, yes. You guys are going to get back together, yes. Yes. It was he's going to show up for you. What I'm trying to spit out. All right. Guys, thank you so much. We got the goal. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right. Miss Faith, am I being cheated on? Well, all right. Energy shift. Are we being cheated on? Girl. I'm going to say yes to that, sweetheart. Tower card, disharmony, escapism, the lust card, but not in a good way, and trying to start something new. I'm going to say yes to that question. Juju, will Jordan break no contact? Will Jordan break no contact? Not yet. Disharmony, problems, insecurities, boredom, indecision, and self-doubt. I think no contact for right now is still on the table. Christina, does B want more to be more than just friends? Miss Christina, does B want to be more than just friends? Does B want to be more than just friends? Not right now, no. Friendship literally is on the table. Relationships are in reverse. He's not looking for anything right now. Miss Gabby, darling. Good morning. Where does mine and Matt's relationship stand? I feel like it's ending. You and Matt's, where are you guys at? Yeah, but here's the thing. While I do think that there's some things fading, recklessness, a little bit of stubbornness, lack of discipline within the relationship, I think there's a little bit of selfishness there as well. He is still approachable to talk to. Tell him how you're feeling. What do I always say? Communication. Tell him what's going on. Tell him how you feel. I do think that he is still fair and approachable, and there's clarity within the relationship. Say, look, this is how I'm feeling. Am I correct about it? I don't want this to happen, but what are we doing? I don't want either one of us to waste our time anymore. Where are we at? That's what I would suggest doing, because like I said, I do think that the whole fading thing, I'm going to say yes to that, right? But he still can be, you guys still have a good communication. That's what I'm trying to spit out. All right. Serena, I appreciate you, lovey. All right. This question is for you. Is Anne going to Brazil? Is Anne going to Brazil to come visit Camila? Is Anne going to Brazil to visit Camila? Is he going to Brazil? I'm going to say yes to that. I don't know who they are, but yes. Going to go find himself, to bring the world to... There's a lesson that needs to be learned, working to figure out some things, but the person is unreliable. So I'm going to say yes to going. Don't know who they are or why, but yes. Good morning. Good morning. This is for Becky. Will Miguel and I be together as a couple? Will Miguel and I be together as a couple? K-Bear, what's going on, love? Will we be together as a couple? Yes. Yes to that. Harmony, balance, happy home. Yes and yes. Miss Christina. Clarify intentions of friendship. Miss Christina. Clarify intentions of friendship. Okay. Christina, is it friends between two girls, a friendship? Or you and a guy? Like, what type of... Like, are we friends? Or is this what we're trying to clarify? Are you and this guy more than just friends? Are you asking me about a female friend who you're looking at reliability and trust? Two different energies to pull on. That's why I'm asking. Is it trust or like boyfriend, girlfriend? Guys, I'm just waiting for a little bit of context here before I read. There we go. Me and a guy, it's always been platonic, but there were talks of more. Perfect. That's what I was looking for. Two different energies. Is it a romance thing or an actual friendship thing? Okay. I got you, lovey. Are you guys afraid to taking it to the next level because of the friendship? Good morning. I'm not, but there was a situation. All right. So yes, I think you guys could be more than just friends. I think he changed his mind. See, and that's the thing. I was like, yes, I think you guys can be more than friends, but there's a crossroads already. The happy home is already in reverse. The resistant to change is here. So while he does like you, I do think he sees a happy home. I don't think he's ready to make that next step, even though he did have those conversations. He might not be letting go of the past. Somebody from his past still might be kind of in the future. He doesn't want to mess things up with you. But there is forward movement. I do think that you guys could in fact be a good couple. But girlfriend, if he's saying that he's changing his mind right now, let it simmer. Remain friends, see where it goes. If you can remain friends with this guy, go ahead, because I think that you guys are good friends, that something could very much come out of this. But he's got to not be resistant to the changing, to that transformation, and right now I think he is. All right, so the clarification is, yes, I do think that he is telling you the truth as far as just being friends. I don't think he's ready for it right now. However, I do think that if you stay friends, when he gets it together, and I'm not saying to wait for him. I never say to wait for people, but I do see a possibility of you guys being more than just friends. All right. My Robin. Hello, hello. Miss Ladybug. Is my rental office on some shady-ish with me trying to get me to move? Whew. Seems to be a lot of situations. We got something from our rent that they totally they redid some very they're trying to get everybody, because I think that I think that a lot of apartment complexes are trying to get their longer tenants out, because they're at the end of the day paying less for the units, and they're purposefully trying to like deviate from normalities of how people were living, paying things, all of that. You know, setting up the payments. They're like changing the payment portals, and they're like, oh, the payments. They're doing so much extra shit to harm not their citizens, to harm their renters. It's wild. But I'm going to say yes to you specifically as well. I don't know what's going on, but it is unfinished life lesson, shaky foundation, and they're trying to isolate. They're trying to unexpected results, get you to look elsewhere. Planning to leave, but not in a good way. So I'm going to say yes to that. Yeah, if they've done that too, change the payment system, and then say that you haven't paid, then we have older people that live in our complex who don't understand all of these new things. And when we changed everything, everybody's stuff just went to shit. It was bad. And they had no remorse. There was no recourse for these people. Like, we didn't get affected by it, but I see them systematically doing this. Like, every month there's a new rule. There's something different. And it's hard for people, especially that don't keep up with their emails, that don't have them on their phone, that aren't as connected, to keep up with all these new things. So just in general, I think they're trying to get the older people out and get the newer people in at a higher rate. Personal opinion, just kind of things that I've experienced, seen. Yeah. But particular to you, my darling, yes. I'm going to say, document everything and dot your cross your T's and dot your I's. Document everything. Because there's only so much that they can do, but it depends on what your state, you're in. They can do a lot more depending on the state. They have a lot more recourse. So just document everything. If you're making a payment, take a picture of it. If you're talking to the office, ask if it could be recorded, date and time stamped, stuff like that, because they can get these companies that have these things have lawyers that can make anything happen. They can make anything happen. So just make sure that you protect yourself as far as documentation as well. All right? Trust me, they're not losing any money on evicting people. That's that's not in their job, their business model. You know what I mean? All right. Bama, Pumpkin, just drop your question. Brittany, will Sydney and I reconcile? Will Sydney and I reconcile? Brittany, will Sid and I reconcile? I'm going to say yes to that. Balance and justice is coming your way. Claudine, sweetheart, this one is for you. Good morning, darling. My mascara. It's called Wow. My mom found it. My mom, my mom's my makeup guru. She just she finds the things. She goes, they know what to sell me. So my mom will find like good, or not. She just tries stuff, and then if she likes it, she passes it along. But it's called Wow. Mom, if you're in the room, we have an inquiry about the mascara. All right, Claudine, sweetheart. Oh, hi. Thank you. Is that what it's called, Ma? Wow. All right. Well, good morning, darling. Okay, do you see me going overseas to France, Portugal, Uruguay to solidify distributors for the company? Do you see Ireland creating more business for us? Finally, do you see... Ooh, okay. All right. I'm going to go down your questions and just do yes or no's for you, all right? Overseas. Shardy, good morning. I see you, love bug. Yes, eventually, but it's going to be a couple months for that. I don't think it's going to be tomorrow. That's a lot of planning. I think it's going to be a little ways off. The meeting with Ireland, we're trying to see if that's going to come to fruition. They are going, yeah, they're going to create some, but they're going to try to they're going to do what businesses do, and I think they're going to come back and try to get, I think they're going to lowball you or something. They're going to try to do something with money. They're going to give you the business, but I don't think it's going to be as lucrative as anticipated, because they're going to try to do something on the back end. Nothing bad, but it will create business. So it's not gonna be a wash. I just don't think it's gonna be like the big fish that was being hoped for, right? Fucking Tuesday's gonna hit. Tuesday is gonna rock. Money coming in, happy home, being brought back to life, finally something hitting, rocking the interview. This is precise, articulate, truthful, honest authority. You're going to walk in there like a boss and get that deal. Yes to Tuesday. This is avoiding conflict. So this one is in reverse. Avoiding conflict, passive resolving problems. You're going to be able to go in there, boss babe it up, walk out of there and be like, thank you. Did it without breaking a sweat. Yes, Tuesday is going to be amazing. All right, darling. You are more than welcome. That's a great reading. I'm a little disappointed in Ireland. I hope that I really see them trying to like lowball you guys, and I don't know how else to say that, but I think it will hit. Jackie, sweetheart, this one is for you. Is my boyfriend Jojo being distant because something is going on between us, or is he really busy? I'm not sure. If I'm overthinking, just need some guidance, please. I got you, girl. I think it's a little bit of twofold, right? Guys, with these hearts, you guys, awesome. I can't thank you guys enough. I think it's a little bit of twofold. I think that he's working, but here's my... Thank you, guys. Can you guys hear it in my ear when we hit a live goal? It's like a little applause. It makes my heart sing. It's cute. Thank you. So here's what I was going to say about you and Jojo. I do think that you overthink a little bit, but I also think that he could do way better at communicating. I know, communication. Shocker. But I really do think that he can show up for you more. So I'm going to say it's a twofold. Ask him why yes, I do think he works a lot. Yes, I do think he's tired. Yes, I give him, he's got a lot going on, right? I do think he's got a lot going on. I'm not saying that he doesn't, and I don't think he's out doing anything bad at all. But he could communicate better. It's not nothing to pick up the phone and be like, hey babe, I'm tired tonight. I'm just gonna lay it down. Right? So just tell him I appreciate that you're busy. And I don't know what level of communication that you're expecting either. Are you expecting him to text you every hour to check in? right? Are you looking for like a day text or like a throughout the date? I don't know what your expectations are or where they've been set either as far as your communication. So that's a whole different situation as well. Have a conversation with him. I don't think that anything is horrible between you guys. I just think that's a little bit of he could communicate better and he's really busy. But let him know how you feel and put the ball in his court and say, what are our expectations? I don't want to burden you or nag you, right? I don't want to be on your ass all day, but I don't want to not hear from you until like, 8 p.m. either. That's not cool as your girlfriend. Set those expectations of what you guys want from communication. All right. Adriana, can I have a card or a message from universe today? Adriana, I don't think I've pulled from you before, but I have a question for you. Have you been in a breakup recently? Or getting over a breakup somewhat recently, past 6 months, 3 months, or so, like within the last 6 months? And that's even pushing it. I say like way sooner than that, like recently. That's me giving myself space. I'm testing my intuition. I think I'm wondering. I see recovery, but everything else going fantastic. Yes, a separation after 16 years. Tomorrow makes 1 month. That part. So right now it was hurry chaos. I felt it. I'm like, something's going on, but you're finally recovering over it. It's not over. It's not, you are 16 years. You're not over it, but it's recovering. You're finally in that. If tomorrow's, you're counting. Tomorrow's a month. All right, girlfriend. So what universe is asking you to do, it's been a month. Hold space for that. I hope you have, it's always okay to hold space for being sad, angry, fuck this shit, whatever emotions that you need to go through. But when I tell you, sunshine and happiness, girl, knowing exactly where you stand, what it is, clarity, self-love, pouring in, figuring out what it is that you want. Love you. I've learned to love myself. Yes, you have. And a happy home on the back end of this, friend, that the universe is telling you that you're on the right path, that you did the right thing, that you made the right choices. And if you feel good, then you are on the right path. That's what universe is telling you. Even though it was hard and even though it sucks, there was lessons to be learned. There was happy times to be remembered. And now it's time to move on. Period, point blank. Love this for you. Love that. Girl, for a general, holy shit, high five. I'm patting myself on the back. That was a good read. Give me a sec, guys. I'm going to set goals. The goal setting, I keep doing it because I don't know what is this butterfly? How much is, I don't want to, what are we, all right, I'm doing this butterfly thing. I don't know. It keeps telling me to do the butterfly. We're going to do something different. We're going to see make it do what it do. All right. Treasure, sweetheart, this one is for you. Guys, let me pause for a moment. Good morning. Welcome in. If you guys are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys want to get on the list, jump out of the live. Hey, I want to listen to your advice and pass the exam. Yes, Sammy, congratulations. We got an awesome track rate on exam passing in this room here, guys. That's amazing. Hi, brother. Hello, hello. Oh, wait, no. Down with, hi, sister. Wrong picture, Tiff, wrong picture. Congratulations. Sammy, I'm proud of you, girl. You did all of the work, friend. Yes and yes. I'm very proud of you. High five, girl. I'm telling you. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. We have the 7. We're doing great. Our collegiate team here is on point, guys. Awesome. Good shit, friend. All right. Treasure, sweetheart. What is something I should know while pursuing a case against my current job? What is something I should know while pursuing a case against my current job? What is something I should know while pursuing a case against my current job? Let's see what cards have to say, sweetheart. Keep your emotions in check. It's going to change very fast. Don't get too fast. fast-moving things and emotions. But Wheel of Fortune is in favor. I don't know what you're suing them for, but I think whatever it is, you're going to win. And it's going to go very, very fast. Recovery is going to be short. Money's going to be coming. It's going to, I don't know what it is, but it's going to be settled fast. Quick, fast, good luck on the table, and it's going to be an emotionally charged situation. So something that you should know, keep your emotions in check. Don't get overly emotional, because I feel that it's a highly intense situation. So just stay even, Steven, and I think if you can just say facts, you're going to get what you're looking for as far as compensation. Money was the first card that I pulled. Like luxury money was the first card that I pulled. Girl, you better knock it off. I thought you were, is everything okay? I thought we were done with for a little, I thought we were, Jax, I thought we were done. I thought you had it on lock with the appointments. Right? I appreciate you. All right, Miss Joyce. Not in a very good place today. Just need some guidance on what the cards have for me. Joyce. Pumpkin. All right, let's see what we got. Well, all the vibes in here, friend. We're sending you good vibes. We got 100 people in here. We're all thinking positively, okay? We're all thinking positively. Sending out good vibes to Miss Joyce. Because when people are in dark spaces, man, it's hard to ask for help. Girl. Who's around you that's suffocating you? What's around you that's suffocating you? It's like an oppression. She said it's always a good positive vibe in this life. Oh, the kids. It's a suffocating, home upside down, nurturing, sucking the life out of you situation. Shaky, crashing and burning. Girl. What are these kids doing? Are they little vampires? I'm sorry. What do we got? What are they doing? Financially. I'm sorry. I don't have kids. That's why I say these things. I'm sorry. Trying to get out of my house. I see obstacles, arguments, tension. Have you mommed out yet? I see this, everything is in reverse. They manipulate you. Manipulation, heartbreak. You're like, why are you, like, what are we doing right now? All right. Hold on. I got two Joyces answering the same question, and I don't know which one it is. It's Sims. Both of you guys are answering because it seems to be resonating with both of you, but I want to make sure I'm answering the right one. Is it the kids or is it the house? I have one Joyce asking about the house and one Joyce asking about the kids. Either way, it's not great. Guys, what do we got going, Joyces? What are we doing? I still see people taking things, taking advantage of, heartbreak, disharmony. They do it bad, so I decided to leave every once a month. It's me and the kids. I got you. Mine's financial. Okay. I wanted to make sure I was reading the right Joyce. Fair. Okay. All right. Joyce, I'm giving you another pull. We clearly know where we're at, right? Now we're just going to do an overall. Give you one more. Damn, girl, same fucking cards are coming up. If Steph is in the room, she's like, this is why we don't repull. This is why we don't repull. And not that I was repulling. I was just continually pulling. But this is what I'm going to say, friend. It's Friday. It is Friday, okay? This is what... You need to sit down somewhere and relax. Sit down and relax. Girl, I need you to pour love into yourself because all these cards right now can be turned around. F these kids, okay? Take a day. Take a day. You are a human. You are a person. I need my time. I need some time. Goodness gracious, friend. I need you to pour into yourself. I know I say that all the time, but the more I pull, the more it's like I feel it. Take a minute. For real. Take some time. I don't give a shit what it is that you enjoy doing. I try to take a trip and relax once a month. You need to. And even if you don't take a trip into your bathroom and make it a spa day. Take a trip to your local massage. You don't even have to spend money to do it. You know what I mean? You could just get a good book you want and sit down in your whatever. But I'm telling you, they feel like little vampires. Put your foot down. Create your boundaries. They feel like, yeah, they just take and take and take. That's the first feeling that I got. Who's oppressing you? It sounds like it feels like they're sitting on your chest and you can't breathe. All right. That's what I got. That's why I was like, who is this? And then you said it was your kids. I said, well, damn, girl, shit. You can't necessarily kick them right out, can you? But you can make them do something. You can mom it up. Look, you little vampires. You're going to fucking help me around the house. What are we doing? I mean, I don't know what the issues are. I'm just spitballing here, but you know what I mean. All right, Michelle, sweetheart, this is for you. Just got out of a 2-year relationship, thought he was the one. Apparently, he just ended things kind of abruptly. Well, I find love again feeling hopeless. All right, girl, what do we got? 2-year relationship, ended things abruptly. Guys, you want to know my best breakup story is? I was getting dropped off at the airport. So I'll see you when I get back. Actually, I'm moving. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I'm not going to be here when you get back. I'm going to Miami for the weekend. What did I miss? Airport. That was my favorite. That was my favorite breakup. At least he did it face to face though. I gave him a high five for it. You got some balls, dude. Good luck. Have fun. I'm going to Miami. I'm going to have a great time. Thanks for telling me before I went on my trip versus after. Thank you. I'm going to go live it up in Miami now. I didn't. We stayed on the beach all weekend and got sunburned and drunk, but it was a great time. It was a good time. I love Miami. It's my favorite place. Anyways, too much personal information. Back to the reading. Hopeless. I'm back to feeling hopeless. I didn't feel hopeless then, girl. Take a trip. It'll make you not feel hopeless, I promise. Trips to Miami are great. This was like circa '07. So I don't even know if it's like fun like that anymore. I take it back. I haven't been to Miami in a long time. I can't say. I don't know if it's fun like that. Are you going to find love? Girlfriend, yes, but not right now. I'm trying to avoid the question because I don't love the answer. You're not going to find love right now. Rejection, brutal rejection. First thing that I put up, you said it was an abrupt ending. Yeah, you got rejected brutally. Procrastination. This motherfucker knew he didn't want to be around. He just procrastinated to tell you. He let it go for 2 years before he said anything. So it left you feeling like shit when he left, holding the baggage. Like, bro, 2 years? You couldn't say anything to me? Like, let me fix something or let's work on something. No, you're just going to end it? The fuck? All right. Now, I can understand how that could lead to self-doubt. What the fuck did I do? I thought everything was fine. He just got up and left. What's going on? Man, F that guy. Again, didn't have the cojones to tell you what he really wanted. He procrastinated about it. So, let that baggage go, girlfriend. 2 years, not 20. Life lessons. I know, hold space for being upset, girl. If you want to pout for a whole month and say, fuck this, do it. But then, find yourself, find your goals, find your clarity, and get out there. But as of right now, love isn't on the table, but this is why. A little bit of healing needs to be done first. All right? Okay. Sorry, that one was supercharged. I'm usually not that animated, but I'm on a roll today, guys. Let's stop. I really am usually this animated. All right, Miss Samantha, sweetheart, this one is for you. Anything the cards want me to know. Miss Samantha, this one is for you. My Fridays, we usually get a little wonky. I'm going to call them little wild Fridays. Samantha, are you in a relationship? Bahama, yes. I'm going to say yes to that. Sammy, you're not in a relationship. Okay. Okay. Girlfriend, I see an imbalance, and this is why I'm asking. So if this resonates, I see that your confidence can't really be shaken, but something is shaking the foundation. Not necessarily your confidence, but something around you is going on. Shaky foundations, and it's like an unfinished life lesson. Again, it's not shaking your spirit. You're cool. There's nothing going on like that, but it's something around you, a circumstance. That's what I'm trying to spit out. Impulsiveness and an imbalance. So that's why I was asking if you're in a relationship, but there's an imbalance, a conflict, bad choices, indecisions. Something needs to be more aligned, better aligned. Are you having an issue like figuring out what to do? If you kind of want to go right or left? I feel like, the confidence isn't necessarily shooken, but your goals are your ex-husband. Because I'm like, this manipulation all over this table. It's just manipulation. So, okay. Is he around? Is he still like in your world right now? Margie, good morning. Bahama, yes to your question. I'm not going to pull. I don't need a pull for it. You're too funny, Janelle. You're too funny. Not together, but he's back and forth with seeing the kids. Okay. Okay. I just see manipulation all over this table. Other than that, as far as that energy is concerned, opportunities coming. Stop and smell the roses. Step into the spotlight. You're on the right track. Stop and relax. Girlfriend, I think everything else, like I said, you're fine. What I see on the table is fine. It's outside coming in that's like messed up. So if it's the ex-husband, keep him away. Which he's the ex for a reason, I'm sure. But everything else you got going, friend, on the right track. Everything seems to be going well. But the one thing, stop and smell the roses. You can't do everything all the time by yourself. Sometimes you have to stop and ask for help also. But that is what the message is going to be. Sweetheart, does that resonate with where you're at right now? I keep saying it's self-love, but it's the stop and smell the roses, I think, at the end was like, okay, you got this. But it's, like I said, something from circumstances, something from the outside. Just keep your peace. Keep your space, keep your peace. Miss India, good morning, my darling. You know what's going on, but he showed up Tuesday night blaming me for everything. My eyes twitching. We ride at dawn. I haven't said that in a long time, but my God, we ride at dawn. This month, seriously? He had the audacity? We're starting the flash goal. We're going to see if we can do it. I have not gotten a flash goal yet. We're going to see if we can hit it. Pin it. Going. Awesome. Girl. Really? I'm sorry. Let me finish reading because I almost came out of my chair when I saw that. He showed up on Tuesday blaming me for everything. I didn't say a word. He asked me to let him go, and I said, okay, and walked away. She is the raptor now. Yes! Yes! I'm so proud of you. Girl, I am so proud of you. I decided to take the weekend for myself in my happy place, but I have a feeling he may try to show up. Overall overall energy between us. Girl, I need to send you a whole fucking captain's hat. I need you to wear a captain's hat. I need you to wear it proudly everywhere you go. I'm so proud of you. I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy. I know that your heart is, I know how you're feeling. But I hope it's almost turning into like anger now, especially when you pulled that nonsense. Because that's not right. You don't get to come here and blame me for everything when you packed up your stuff and went back to your parents' house like more than 10 times. You left me more than 10 times and it's my fault? Are you fucking kidding me? You leech. He's just fucking mad that he has to stay with his fucking mom and dad now. You're back at mommy and daddy's now. He's a leech. Sorry. I don't like him. I've been reading for a while, you guys. I'm sorry. Not that I have any right to talk about her. I don't. But this man ain't no good. He's not any good. He's a dick. He's mean and not reliable and rude, and he's not a good husband. He's suffocating, and you know he's going to come back and try to suffocate. So you said you have the weekend plan for yourself. I don't know if you got people coming over, you know this is going to be his new game for a little while because things are not, he can't control it anymore, and he's spiraling. Rejection. I told this before. Brutal rejection. Okay? you put him down, girl. You did not make him feel brought back to life. Self-doubt, false judgment, inner critic. Now he's like, what the fuck? He's spiraling because you're standing up for yourself. Because you finally found yourself and you're working on yourself. Yeah, mom says, can you say narcissist? That part. You know he's never going to show up the way that you need him to. You know that. We've established this. Keep working on yourself. Forward movement. You're being kind to yourself. Very generous. Emotional renewals on the table, girlfriend. All of these things are coming because you're slowly going through this process of realizing that, not that you're on your own, but that things have very much shifted. Yes, he spiraled immediately. Yep. And he's still going. He's still spiraling because he can't get that grasp back. Because before, by now, I'm sure, tell me if I'm wrong, that you would have at least let him back in the house to have conversation. At this point, you would have at least been entertaining him again to some form or fashion as far as reconciliation. But this time you're like, no, I'm not doing this game with you again because we've been doing it for, what did you say, over 10 times? So this is the longest he's had to suffer consequences. The longest. He doesn't know what to do with himself. Let his ass spiral. Because every time that he would pick up and leave and go back to his mom's house, this is what you went through. Why did my husband leave me? What am I supposed to do? Am I just... No. That's called karma. I don't want to deal with your bullshit anymore. That's it. And that's just you finding your peace. That's it. There's nothing more to that. You're not being rude. You're not being hateful. You're not being spiteful. He picked up his shit and moved it out. You didn't put him out. You didn't burn his stuff. You didn't put it in the street. You didn't kick him out and send him to his mama's house. He chose to do all of this, all on his very own. He can suffer the consequences. So when he says it's your fault, remember all of those things that he did. Yeah. He can suffer the consequences. All right, I'm done now. Sorry. I've calmed down for you, friend. Kyra, sweetheart, this is for you. Will the no contact between me and PJ end soon? Will the no contact between me and PJ end soon? Miss Sassy K, sweetheart, this one is for you. Miss Sassy K. Will the no contact between me and PJ end soon? Will the no contact? Yes, it will. Sooner rather than later. He misses you, even though I don't think he's going to say it. Joy, collaboration is on the table. Two of Cups is on the table. Two people coming together. A happy home. He's the one that's indecisive and he's the one that's going to be the issue. However, I think he's just simply stubborn. I don't think that he is a bad guy, but he like puts his heels in the sand. Like, I don't want to go. It's like pulling him. He's a tough one, this guy. Will the no contact between us end? This is what I'm going to say. I do think it's going to end, but because he's such a stubborn person, it's only going to end if you reach out to him first. You reach out to him emotionally first. I do think it's going to pay off because he's selfish, a little bit stubborn. However, the Two of Cups and a happy home is on the table. So from there, Mr. Indecision and no movement is on the table, but so is Four of Hearts, meaning building strong foundations. I think that he would be open to change if you do in fact reach out. I do think no contact will break soon. If you are like, no, girl, I'm not talking to him first, it's going to be a little bit longer because he is not going to be the one to reach out first. So if you guys are playing this tit for tat, I'm not doing it first, it's going to be a little while. You're going to have to talk to him if you want to talk to him. Latora, this is for you. Everyone around us is saying we are perfect for each other, our friends or family. Why won't he commit? Everyone's saying we're perfect. Why won't he commit? How old are you guys? Ah, she says he's African, very stubborn. Oh, no, you're not going to hear from him first. Oh, girl. Ooh, Fran. Yeah, you're not going to hear from him first. No. You're going to have to call him first if you want to. And even then, it's a 50-50 he's going to pick up. I mean, I do think he'll entertain it. He will. But you're going to have to work for it. 32 and he's 32. Okay. Has he ever been in a relationship before? Does he have children? I don't think that he's ready to settle down. He's confused. There's a lot of confusion on this table. A lot of confusion. What exactly it is he's confused about, I don't know. But he's not ready to settle down. There's obstacles that he still needs to get through. So just because everybody else is telling him that it's great, and I'm sure you guys do show up very well together, I'm not entirely sure if he's ready to settle down. And until he is, it doesn't matter what anybody else says. He's got to make the decision that everything is going in the right direction. Now, as far as even commitment is concerned, how long have you guys been dating and him not being committed to you? I mean, so is he still like dating other people? Like, what is this commitment? He won't put a ring on it? Are you guys exclusive? Or are you guys not exclusive, but everybody thinks you should be? Bahama, I answered your question like 5 times, Pumpkin. Hi, darling. We aren't exclusive. We aren't exclusive, and everybody thinks we should be. We have been dating for 6 months now. I got you. It's because he's not ready. He's still out living his best life. He wants to make sure that there is no, he wants to make sure that he is not leaving anything else on the table. And I'm not saying that you're not the prize. I'm not trying to say any of that, but he needs to make sure. And that's confusion. There's confusion all over this table. He's very successful, but he's stubborn. So no one's going to tell him what to do. Just because everybody assumes that you guys are good together, he doesn't give a shit. He's going to make the determination. When he makes it, that's all. He's going to keep himself to himself until he's ready. That's it, that's all. He's got very emperor energy. Nice guy, but can be a dick on the back end, right? So Why won't he commit? He's not ready. That's it. That's all. He's waiting to make sure that he's not going to bite off more than he can chew. If he's got a kid with somebody else, I'm sure that's just another layer of, I want to make sure that this is the right move for me. I think that he wants something real, marriage, a real type of relationship. Yes, that's him exactly. I just got into a bad fight about that last night. I do think like he wants these things, but it's just, he just needs time. And so here's my question. How much more time are you going to give this guy? You're going to wait for him to get himself together for 3 more years because you see that he's that wonderful? And if that's the case, girlfriend, okay. But I promise you, waiting for other people to figure out that you're the person is a fruitless situation. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, right? If you wait around and things are great, great. Well, then you've wasted 3 years running after this man. Could be in a long-term happy ending. Wonderful. Hi, Mother Hen. I see you, girl. If you wait for 3 years and then nothing happens, well, golly, now you're really shit out of luck, right? So just hold space for that. You said 6 months of you being with somebody that you could see yourself with long-term who won't even commit to you. That's not okay. 6 months as an adult, we know within 90 days, give or take. This is my husband's rule. 90 days, you kind of know more or less. If you are at 32, you're finding yourselves, I'll 6 months, sure. I'll give it a year. But that's a year of a committed relationship. I'm talking about like on the track to marriage, right? Or living together or something like that. Dating for 6 months and saying, well, I don't want to commit to you is like getting the milk for free and you can go fuck yourself. I'm not just to come around when you want to come around. You're fine. You might be attractive. You might have it all together and you might be everything, but go fuck yourself if you think that you're just going to come in and out when you feel like it. I'm straight. Because if you're that caliber, then guess what the fuck I am? This caliber. And if you don't want it, somebody else fucking will. Thank you so much. And I won't have to wait around for that. I'm good. Thank you so very much, sir. That's the Scorpio in me. I don't share very well at all. Some people do. Some people don't mind. Some people date. That's just me. No, thank you. No, 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 no. Not when it comes to bodily fluids. Thank you so very much. No. Mine and mine only. Casey, sweetheart, this one is for you. I have a best friend that we met online. That's awesome. No shares. No sharies. Nope. Have a best friend I met online. We have been so close for 6 years to the point where we almost talk every single day. She's my rock, my person. But she stopped responding to me and all of our friends on Saturday. She ghosted all of us. I want to know if there's something or if there's something I did or if she's okay. So you guys have not heard from her at all? Zero contact? Have you seen any online activity? Like, do you know she's alive, I guess is my question at this point. And not to be, like, gruesome, but... Oh, pumpkin. No, not at all. Texas delivered, but did not read or respond. Phone goes straight to voicemail. No, not at all. Girl, you do a welfare check. Do a welfare check. Where does she, do you know where she lives? Like, have you ever sent her anything? You need to call the police and do a welfare check. Period. Especially if you guys talked every day. Does she have family around here? Like, yeah, if you have her address, call 911 and say it's been 24, 48 hours. This is my best friend. She lives by herself or whatever. Does she live by herself? Yeah, that part. She lives with her daughter and her mom is down the street. Do a welfare check on them. Call 911. Do a welfare check on her address, please. Disempowered, manipulative, stuck, resistant to change. I'm getting that literally this. Yeah, so fast, rapid change. Do a welfare check, truly. And I don't give a fuck who's with her or around her, because it's all, yeah. And here's the best part, and if you do, and that's fine, then we pull energy on something else. But as of right now, if you have heard nothing with no online activity at all, and what I just pulled, just that part. As soon as you said it, I said, well, God, no, we need to call the police. Call the police. I'm refunding that. I'm not taking that. Call the cops. Like, no joke. This isn't like, you know, call the police. Do a welfare check, please. Like now. Sometimes it takes like a couple hours if somebody would have just called, right? Like, please call the cops. All right. Brittany, sweetheart, this one is for, I need a palate cleanser after that. All right, Brittany. At a complex part of life, we are needing to move in 4 months, and due to the cost of everything, we're unsure where it will be. That is unsettling. Bills and debt seem to be piling on when I just keep chugging. I just keep chugging to make it more and more, never enough. I'd love to do more sales, don't have the time or money to invest in myself right now. Work makes changes that always seems to impact me. More work, less resources. Hold on, I'm sitting it right there. I'm telling you guys this right now. And I still work a corporate job, so this isn't like, oh my God, be an influencer. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that work specifically is designed to keep people fucking tired so you can't do what you want to do. It's designed to keep people tired. Why don't you have enough time? Because they keep making you tired so you can't go off and do your own shit. This is what a 9-to-5 job is. Do people need them? Yes. Are people that work 9 to 5? No. Everybody needs a 9 to 5. Fuck, I got a 9 to 5. You hear what I'm saying? But the job is to make people tired. So I get exactly what you're saying, girlfriend. You're not the only one going through it, especially right now. This is all 08 happening all over again. And if you are too young to remember what the fuck happened back then, watch the movie The Big Short. Love that movie. Literally own it. Watch it too much. I just like the movie. Watch the movie. It's happening again in a different type of way. And at the end of that movie, it specifically said they set everything up for it to happen again. And guess what? It is. You're not alone. At all. Okay? I'm going to continue to read. With that, my wonderful man and I have continued to strive to be better and understand each other along with that. We are reaching 3 years. I'd love to be engaged and plan our home life. Small wedding that we can afford, all trying to be healthy. Nothing specific, but would love some guidance on how to navigate, stay positive, and be successful in all aspects. How to navigate challenges, getting out of the rut of the hamster wheel that you always feel like you're on. Oh, girlfriend, that is such a layered question. But I'm going to say this. I'm going to plug myself. I'm going to do it. And I'm sorry. But this makes sense. It makes sense. I wrote a whole book. And the reason I'm bringing this up because it's a journey to cohesiveness. You go over 4 aspects of life. Budgeting, emotional well-being, all the things. All the things, right? All 4 elements on how to maintain and keep a healthy life. Communication. How do we show up for each other? How do we budget? How do we save? How do we move up in work? How do we do all this stuff is in here. How to negotiate salaries. All of this stuff is in here. So if you are a 9 to 5 girly, we have information in here on how to benefit yourself at work. If you are a 9 to 5 girly, but you do want a side hustle, there's an entire 2 chapters in here on how to get started. There's all these things in here so we can be well-rounded individuals and we're not getting the life sucked out of us at a 9 to 5. I've pulled up to jobs sitting in the parking lot crying. Yes, I have. Like, fuck, really? I got to do this again? We've all been there. All of us. So everybody's path looks different, But girlfriend, you have some amazing goals, and that's where you start. You start with your goal setting. You want a small wedding, and you want to be able to just live a healthy life and afford your rent. I don't think that is too much to ask when you work your ass off, right? You said work is putting more boundaries on you. Have you asked for a raise? I said more boundaries. I think I said that backwards. I'm sorry. Work is putting more work on you. Have you asked for a raise? That's what I meant to spit out. I don't know what I said. I think I said it wrong. First things first, I would start looking for a new job. I think the ambition that you have, not yet, but they're throwing things at me to compensate. Okay. You have fearless ambition, friend, and then you said more sales, but a raise is needed. This energy for you, you said you want to do more sales. I don't know what that looks like for you. I'm going to say this. Right now, I work 2 full-time jobs. I work this full-time, to the best of my ability full-time, and I work my other full-time job. You... for a while, and here's the difference. I have no children. I don't know if you have kids or not. You're going to have to work 2 full-time jobs for a while to get out of this rut. You're going to have to, because of the way that our system is structured. There is no way out unless you hit the lottery or you get another source of income. And that other source of income is what you want to do, but you have to have, I told my mom, if we have 2 or 4 more hours in a day, I'd be unstoppable. But I'm fucking tired and I can't do everything all the time. But you need to work in a schedule of how to get these things off the ground. You're going to have to. Oh, guys, I'm back. I'm going to invite myself to the room. Let's see if they do it. Hi, me. My profile watches me. It's great. I love it. Hi. So the point to this, the point to all of this is, you're going to have to work your ass off. That's the point. That's the point. What you have right here, and that's the point to everybody. If we want to make it on our own, it's not our company's jobs to make us rich, and we need to figure out what our second source of income is going to look like. Whether you do hair, whether you do nails, whether you raise chickens and sell fucking eggs, whether you do I don't give a shit what you do or how you do it, whether it's social media, whether it's homegrown, whether you're knitting fucking hats in the backyard. I don't care what it is, but we have to figure out how to make ourselves and our families a corporation, just like the Trumps and the Rockefellers, and they can do it too, but we can do it on a smaller scale. We could do it on a smaller scale, clearly, right? So I get that you're in a rut, sweetheart, but what I want you to do is carve out time. I want you to put your passion projects, and I know work is throwing a lot on you, but you know what? Put your big girl panties on, girlfriend. You gotta do it. There's some days that I'm fucking exhausted. You get up and do it. You do stuff, you find something that you love to do, and then it doesn't become a second job. But that is what I want you to do. Your wedding planning, friend, that shit is expensive. It is fucking expensive. It gets out of control so fucking fast. I'm telling you, have something simple in your backyard. Period. As long as the man that you love is in front of you, that is the only thing that counts. And then the people that show up for you, there'll be so much love in that room. It doesn't give a fuck what room you're in. I don't care if it's a hall that cost you 10 grand or if it's your backyard in a tent that cost you $1,000. It doesn't matter because the love is going to be there. I promise you. Promise you. Then you can go back when you guys get it and have a huge wedding. And have the party, because at the end of the day, the wedding is the party. It's not the vows. It's not the 2 people. It's the party. You can have a big party whenever the fuck you want to. Having it called that an anniversary. But you said you and this wonderful man of yours, it's the only thing that counts. All right. That was a lot of information. I'm going to flip these over. Your ambition is fearless. The Lover's card is on the table, and he does, in fact, very much show up for you. I do think that you have more clarity than a lot of than a lot of people. You know what you want. You want to stay positive and be healthy. Wonderful. Cece, I spent $15,000 on my wedding and got divorced 2 years later. Girl, it's not about the party. It's about the person. Clearly, right? You guys do what you can do. You guys do what you do to avoid conflict, but I want you to conflict it up, right? I want you to shake shit up. I want you to be uncomfortable. I want you to feel tired. I want you to be uncomfortable in your progress. I don't want you to be uncomfortable in what they give you. Man, I'm uncomfortable. I got too much work and no. I want you to be uncomfortable because you are putting yourself out there and it's like, ooh, things are moving. Okay, this is kind of scary, uncomfortable, but you're making shit work. Good luck is on the table. Victory is yours. Letting go of the past. Yes, you are on the right track. Girlfriend, staying positive is the biggest key. Plan out time. Be uncomfortable with your time because you're going to have to give yourself the time. You're going to have to carve it out. You have to. That's the only way to make something else work. It is, right? If you work 2 jobs, even if it's your own job, you got to carve out time for that job. Because if I had 2 jobs, I'd have to go from 1 to like 9 to, I'd leave one job, grab dinner on the way to the other job and work from 5 to 9. That was my part-time jobs. So if that's what you want to do, grab your 9 to 5. Grab your 5 to 9, you know what I'm trying to say. And carve those hours out for whatever sales and those other things that you want to do to the best of your ability. We eloped and went to an Italian restaurant for a wedding. That part. My husband's my best friend. We do everything, like everything. We do everything together. I love doing stuff with him. So if it was just me and him, that would have been amazing. The people that were in there, and I say this during our wedding, I never felt so much love in a room ever. It was the best day. Best day. So it doesn't matter what room you're in. It doesn't. Okay, sweetheart. I'm sorry, guys. But girl, I'm going to say this one more time, and I'm not trying to be salesy. I'm not. But truly, I wrote the whole book on how to be the best. This was my version of the best way to be the most well-rounded of the way that I found. The advice that I give, as far as all this stuff, I put in here. So we kind of have your guide to cohesiveness. The title says it all. All right. You got this, girlfriend. You got this. You got this. Yes, the book is on Amazon or my website, but you guys can go onto Amazon, just type in Zero Love Elemental. You guys can get it from Amazon too. Nika Boo, sweetheart, this is for you. Sorry, guys. I'll speed it up. You know what? I'm not going to speed it up. This is how I do my readings, and it is what it is. And I try to give everybody their reading, so no. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Nika Boo, my darling, this is for you. My husband and I talked. He was a little nicer this time. Does he miss me? And will we get to see him today? We talked. He was a little bit nicer. Does he miss me? I do think you're going to see him. Yes. I do think that there is still a little bit of imbalance, my darling. I'm afraid that he gives you too much hope with these kind words, and then all of a sudden he's going to pull the rug out from underneath you. So while I do think that today might be a promising day, it might be a good day. Today is going, wasn't that a Will Smith? It's going to be a good day. I can't think of the song. Doesn't matter. I always try to sing to you guys. Doesn't matter. He's still a dick. I don't know how. What? By the way, really good book. Not done, but it's great. Oh, Christina, thank you. Thank you. Ice Cube, that's who it was. Thank you. Today's going to be a good day. I can't do it. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Christina, thank you. Ice Cube, it was a good day. Somebody, hold on. Simply got it. Mario just poked in. He's like, Ice Cube. I'm like, simply got it. All right. I appreciate that, Christina. Thank you. But yeah, all right, Nika Boo, sweetheart, I'm going to say the same thing. Today is going to be okay. I think he's going to show up. I think you're going to get to see him. And I appreciate the kinder words. I don't want him, oh girl, everything's going to be fine again because he was nice to me. It doesn't work like that. So just Don't let him be a jerk. Give him pals if you have to. Say, don't be mean to me. My friends this morning said, you don't get to be mean to me. Say it. They said that you don't get to be a dick. You got to be nice. We gotta have, you get to go up to him and say, you know what my friend said we have to do? We have to have communication. Do it just like that. Throw him all off. Throw his ass a curveball. Do it, the whole thing, just like it. See what he says. No, you have to be nice to me. You have to be nice to me, and we need to work on our communication. Do it. He'll be like, what the fuck? It might make him chuckle. We don't know. Throw him a curveball. See what happens. See what he does.
Pop back in like, oh, Zara, he got a restraining order.
Yeah, it's gonna, like, she went all the way crazy. All right, Deborah, sweetheart, this is for you. Single? Will Speedy and I be in a relationship, or who? Will Speedy and I be in a relationship? Deborah, sweetheart, this is for you. Will we be in a relationship? If not, with who? All right, girlfriend. Will it? Guys, we did it. Holy shit. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. I don't think you guys are going to be in a relationship. I don't. But you say who or with who? I don't know. I don't know with who. I don't know. But disharmony, problems and insecurities, control, like being withheld, crossroads in love. Now here's the other part. The question is specifically, is it going to be with him or with somebody else? Like, I think you're going to be with, you said with who? I don't know who the other person is, but if it's between two people, it's not going to be Speedy. But you do have other good energy on this table. You will be successful. You're going to get your confidence back. You're going to have new beginnings, but I don't think it's going to be with his energy. It's going to be somebody different, somebody new, kind and loving, honest and open. You're going to know this person. They're going to treat you like the queen that you are. So it's not going to be him. It won't be. But as far as with who, it's going to be somebody. Excuse me. I see love on the table, passion on the table, just not with him. He's about all spades around him and just kind of shitty energy. All right. Rhonda, sweetheart, this is for you. Me and Carl broke up 2 months ago, but recently had a vulnerable moment together. I would like to know the meaning behind it. Don't those vulnerable moments always complicate things? Don't they, though? Just those little complicated little moments. Carl! Damn it, Carl. Because you guys miss... Because low-key, high-key, you guys miss each other. There was imbalance there, but when you guys were together, it felt good. It felt balanced. It was a moment of normalcy. Yeah, like, it was just like, okay, let's just go back to the way it was for just a tick, the good time, for just a moment. Have all of that. However, behind that, they're going to check on her now. Casey, thank you for calling. Please, thank you. Girl, keep us posted. Please. I'm so glad that you called. Thank you. Thank you. Because that's not normal, and I don't care who lives close. They all could have been in the car or the house. So, somebody just passed away of carbon monoxide. You don't fucking know. So thank you for calling. Thank you. All right. Vulnerable moments. So here's the thing. As far as the vulnerable moments are concerned, it felt good for the moment. On the back end of this, I see fights, scandal, confusion. I don't think it was here for... I think it was just a moment. It was a moment of normalcy. That's it. I don't think any conversations have been had thoroughly enough to make anything go of the relationship as far as moving in the right direction. Forward movement is there, but again, this is coming early on. You guys there's no conversation behind the movement. So that where are you going to go? There needs to be more conversation than just that vulnerable moment. Do you know what I mean? So I think it was just that, a moment. I don't think there was a lot. Yeah, I think it was just a moment. And so if you haven't, Rhonda, have you heard from him since then? Has he reached back out? Yeah? Keep it going. I mean, if you want to keep this going, but I see scandal on there. I don't want you to get your hopes up. I do not want you to get your hopes up. But if you ride the wave of positivity, if you guys are still talking, don't be afraid. If he goes away, don't be like, oh, I should have saw it coming. I'm letting you know right now you should have saw it coming. All right? So if you want to keep going, oh, you said you don't, then I wouldn't mess with it. If it's too fresh, too new, because I don't think this is going to be, it's a short time, not a long time. So you don't just to come back and not like communicate with me or have those types of conversations that we need to establish where we're at. If you can't even do that, then I'm okay. I like my peace. Rosalind, sweetheart, this is for my little rolling girl. Hi, girlfriend. I haven't been on TikTok is what it is. I caught yes, we will need to communicate that part. And I don't see any communication on the table at all. So that's what I'm saying. If he goes left and that very important type of talk hasn't been had, don't be surprised. Should I just been in here quiet? Rolling to the beach, I'm strolling, but the seagulls not fun. The seagulls, stop it now. It's our 100K dance. If you're new here, that's the 100K dance. When we get to 100K, this is what we do here. Seagulls gonna come poke you in the coconut. I love that song. It's a jam. All right. All right, girlfriend. Rolly, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. Best part of the day. I appreciate you guys. Okay, so the whole thing that threw me off this morning, my ASRM girls, Erica, Dragons, I have a question for you. I'm gonna inbox both of you guys offline. I need your opinions on something. I need your assistance. I put everything down so I can do my dance. I hope you guys all dance with me. I really do. I hope when that 100K song comes on, everybody at least does a chair dance of some sort. I really do. Because it's just fun. It makes everybody smile. Gets the people going. That's what we said last night. Hold on a minute. We were talking about the song, and I was like, it's provocative. It gets the people going. I need to make my whole own jam to the song. We're going to make our own songs. I got my morning song, our 100K song. We'll get there. All right. Rolly, I'm pulling for you, sweetheart. Selfishness, emptiness, setbacks, blocked, resistant to change, stubborn, stagnation, personal transformation. Clarissa, yes. Rolly, yeah, she's upset. Why? Who fucking knows? Because you're off living your best life. First card I pulled. Your card is the Fool card, but not that you're the fool. New beginnings, opportunity, innocence, spontaneity, optimism, fun, hope, all the good things. Resistant to change, setbacks, side hustle, bad hustle, emptiness, lack of concern, anxiety, selfishness, emptiness, blocked, greediness. She don't know whether she's coming or going. So Miss Rolly, yeah. And it's not that to me sounds like a personal MFing problem, okay? A very personal problem. Get over yourself. Of course you didn't. We've talked about this one before. Thank you, no thank you. Like, no thank you. Special one, sweetheart, this is for you. Is Kay still interested? Will we be in a committed relationship? Greer, this is for you, sweetheart. Is Kay, this is a different person? What is going on with your friend group? No, no, no. That's the thing. It's like, you, girl, no, 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 no. Same energy, same energy. Do those two people talk? Are they friends? I don't know. No, they're not. Okay. Okay. You're having fun. Keep having fun. Keep having fun. Keep doing you, having a good time and living your best life. Please keep having fun. Because when we do see you, you look like you're always having fun. And I have not, like I said, I have not been on TikTok for a minute, but I'm a bad TikToker. I'm on it when I'm on it, but I'm not on it to be on the other side of it. It's very rare. But I'm busy. Not bad. I'll sit and listen. One of my girls, she hasn't been on. Her name was Chewbacca. She gives me my morning news. She used to. I usually don't catch her that early anymore. She was good to follow. I enjoyed her. Okay. Is Kay still interested? Will we be in a committed relationship? Yes. Yes, you will. Love pouring in. You guys both want the same things. Now, still interested? Here's the thing. The crossroads in love is where I think that they don't know how to... Isn't she the best? I don't know how, like, emotionally, they're doing. I think that their cups aren't full. Are they interested? My point is, yes, they are interested. I don't know if they know how to show that they're interested. That's what I'm trying to spit out of my mouth. I can't talk today. I can't find my words. But they do like you. Joy, happiness. You make them feel comfortable. They find you attractive. This is the lustful card in this one. And yes, they want to have a new beginning with you. New beginnings. Open, honesty, hard work. The one thing that I think that this person is just not ready yet. And that's the problem. Not that he doesn't want it, but that he's jaded. I see a lot of jaded here. But just because somebody wants to be in a relationship doesn't mean that they should be in a relationship. And I think that that is kind of his energy right now. Doesn't know what's best. Crossroads in love. Yes, he's a good guy, open and honest, but there's just more work to be done to make it a cohesive, healthy relationship. Greer, does that make sense? Yeah? Okay. All right. Perfect. Lizzie, sweetheart, this one is for you. Will Ben reach out and come back around after we walked away? 2 weeks, no contact. All right, friend. Where are we at? Remember, I remember like day 3. I'm like, girls, oh, thank you guys. Like, it's only been a day, girl. Give us some time. Give us some time. See how everything fleshes itself out. We don't always want to jump to conclusions or say things that we can't take back. But 2 weeks, no contact. All right, let's see what Ben's energy is. Because this is my whole thing. We're fighting. That's cool. But you got like 2. I need to make sure you're safe and okay. You don't get to not talk to me for 2 weeks. Like if we're gonna make this happen, it needs to be within like 2 weeks. Something. Give me a nugget, an olive branch, something. Unfortunately, sweetheart, I think it walked away for good. The illusions finally come to an end. Very honest. This part of this part of communication, he's communicating without communicating. Unfortunately, precise, articulate. The last time that you guys said it, this is it. It's over. At this point, I think everything is solidified. Now it's kind of like the calm after the storm. Unreliable, insecure, moody. Let him be moody. Let him go do what he wants. Yeah, I think it is over this time around. But here's the difference. I remember when you asked before, I was like, girl, don't jump to conclusions. You might have felt it in your gut, but sometimes energies change and they shift. And I'm not saying that they can't still change or shift. They always do. Your life can change in a day. Your entire life can change in a day. So yeah, energies shift. But here, I do think that unfortunately, my darling, I don't feel him on the table anymore.
I'm going around to the house and pick up the stuff.
Okay, 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 okay. I love you. All right. You're giving off Betty Boop feel today. Ah! I didn't even... I guess I am, aren't I? I just thought about her hairstyle. I literally didn't even think about it. I'll take that. I'll take that. All right, Candace, sweetheart, this one is for you. I'm curious about my future love and finances. Guys, this is going to be a 12-month read. Have I met my forever love? Made a connection recently, and I want to know if he is the one. Gemini dating. Okay. All right, girlfriend, this one is for you. Miss Candace. Miss Candace for a year spread. Are you content with your job right now? I don't know why I'm screaming. I felt like I just screamed at you. Sorry. Me. Are you content with your job right now? Yeah. Taz, you did? Not really? Okay. Okay. I don't think it's a bad job. I just see something new coming down the pipeline, and I didn't know if that was something that you wanted or not. I think the guy that you're seeing is a good guy. I think that you guys will, I think that it's a more long-term thing than a short-term thing. Have you been like hurt? And do you tend to bring some of your insecurities or worries from past relationships into current relationships? Like, have you let old things kind of cloud relationships? I know we all do that, like, to a degree, but you know what I mean. Okay. Don't do that with this guy. If things come up, just have conversations with him. I think he's open and honest enough to be very forthcoming. No, sweetheart, this one is for Candace. All right, so this new guy, I do think that it's going to be a... sorry. For this new guy, I think it's going to be good. I think this guy's going to be a good guy. I think this guy is going to show up for you. Okay. So as far as love life is concerned, boredom, detached, I think this is, you said it was a new love. Something is on the horizon, means well, good guy on the way, right? But it's new, it's fresh, it's still very, I call it tingly, in a good way. Happy home is on the table, or I think that your money is very content right now. It just needs, you're not happy, but it's paying the bills and it's okay for now. We could all use more, understood it. But as far as money is concerned, I think you're just content. So don't hang on to this job for a little while longer. I think it's going to be in the middle of the year where I see something new popping up for you. Forward movement as far as this man is concerned. Love on the table. Eight of Hearts, building strong foundation, showing up for each other. Positive decisions to make. Temperance, balance, love being poured in. I think that you guys are going to kind of solidify. I think that the partnership of this relationship is going to kind of take hold. Something's going to come in the middle. So January, February, March. Well, what are we? March, April, May, June, July. Somewhere around July, something is going to happen. It's scandal. And girlfriend, there's no way out of it. It's 2 cards in reverse. I can't necessarily say what it is, but it's a change. Hopelessness, withdrawn. Something is going to pop off where you're just like, what the fuck is going on? And it's going to be summertime. So it's usually going to be like a hot girl summer type of situation. But this month, something's going to... I don't like saying putting out negativity in the air. But if something happens, don't let it shake you too much. Because I think... it might be a job loss. It might be a loss of some sort. It's not going to be the guy, but it's going to be something, because the month succeeding that, the next month, you'll be successful. You're going to have options and opportunities. So it might be something like you losing a job, getting a new job, looking for a new job, but it's like, okay, breath of fresh air, let me get to reset myself and go. And now I have all this opportunity of what to do, what to start. Do I go back to school? Do I get a new job? Do I start my own business? All the things. Whatever it is that you want to do, friend, I think that you know exactly what and where you want to do it, how you want to do it. Precise, truthful, clarity. You know who you are and where you want to go in life. There's not much question for that at all. Success, calmness, finally sitting down and being able to relax. So now we're kind of rounding out March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Now that it's not January, it's hard to do this. October. So around October, things are going to settle. Successful man is coming. You guys are going to be happy. I really do think that this guy is here to stay for the long term. October, November, golly. March, April, May, June, July, August, September. This is fucking me up. October. If it's messing me up, don't judge. Again, more success. Money coming in. I think at this point, this is why I said I think a new job is coming in. Satisfaction all over this table. Ancestors are on the table. Good stuff coming in. Queen of Cups. Emotions being stable. Compassion, comfort, enjoy. Just being able to sit and enjoy. Just, this is going to be the end of the year. And at the end, as we should do at the end of the year, we rest, right? We rest, we recoup, and we figure out what we want to do for the following year. I do think that this guy is going to be very much still in your life. Letting go of the past. Again, new, more money coming in. Success, forward movement, all the positive things just taking you right on into 2026. All right, friend? So, guys staying. I think that there might be a hiccup as far as the job is, because now medical billing, I can't see anything being shaken up too much. But somewhere in the middle of the year, you might have a hiccup. It might be like, really? Right now? But things are going to very quickly rectify, very quickly. If you do want a new job, can start considering now what field that looks in, or what, if you're already in medical billing, if you want to switch to something else in medical or whatever that looks like for you, start contemplating that now versus later. So when the time comes, you can make that pivot much faster. Okay? Okay, girl. That's a good read. I'm excited for your... I got this in Washington. Somebody said they like my necklace. Guys, thank you so much. I got it in Washington. I do not remember where I got it from. It's my little, I want to say it was like a little, my little Scorpio. That's the, those are the star sign. And then it says Scorpio on here, and then my astrology sign. Or 2 astrology signs in my thing. I don't wear it enough. I like it. I want to get a better chain for it. I need a better chain. I want a different chain. All right. Anyway, Maria, sweetheart, for you. This one is for Maria. Gotcha, girlfriend. Does Doug act indifferent with me because he is not interested? Does he act indifferent because he's not interested? Scorpio team. Yay. Crazy little team of Scorpios over here. Sober girl. You got me cracking up. I see you. Scorpio team. We're the crazies. Look, we're all crazy. Everybody is crazy in their own. I can't even say one is more than the other. Everybody's appropriately unhinged. Each sign is appropriately unhinged for their sign. Let me put it that way. That's the best way to say it. We all have our quirks. My stomach, guys, please don't judge. It's about that time. We haven't even talked about food yet today. I'm not crazy. I just see through the... I'm not crazy. I just see through the crazy of others and the BS. Yes. And that makes you crazy. Cries and cancer. Yeah. We're all unhinged in the best ways. Yes. Yes, we are. My crazy comes in handy. We all need it sometimes. Cancer's emotions come in handy. We all need that sometimes. He's indifferent, love. Does that act indifferent because he's not interested? Correct. Releasing from personal bad luck, manipulation, disharmony, disorganized. He doesn't even know what he wants, so he can't be interested if he doesn't know what he wants. Not reliable, bad lucks, bad fights, confusion. It says that help is coming, but girl, this is how I feel. I'm so out of it this morning. It is. Hold on. I'm sorry, Jax. Yeah, we're going to keep it open. We'll keep it open. We are going to keep it open. Does Doug acting different because he's not interested? Yes. But so I am going to say yes to that. However, last part of that though, love and prosperity is on the table. It just might, Virgo's plans go crazy. Yes. My mom is a Virgo, but that's why I keep my shit together, because of my mom. Why do I have a calendar and a schedule and all this stuff? Because she instills it in me. I have 3 calendars that my mom's like, every year you get a calendar for Christmas. I got all types of calendars. You guys think I'm joking. I really have 3 calendars, really, in real life. Not joking. So yes, Virgos have their, Virgos very much have their part to play. Yes, yes, yes. Guys, give me just un momento, por favor. I'm a Virgo as well. We are good. Oh, you guys are the best. Are you kidding me? If I want anybody on my team, it's a Virgo. Are you kidding? Yes. Good-hearted isn't the question. KDC. My mom is a Virgo. Guys, just give me just a sec. Audrey's a Virgo too? That's what's up. I don't know why I didn't remember that, Miss Audrey. We've talked enough. I don't know why I didn't remember that. All right. But yeah, so as far as, I'm sorry, full circle, as far as Doug is concerned, girlfriend, I don't think he is, but again, love, prosperity, and all of the things. That's why you want them on your team. They're warriors. They're not, my mom is not wrong. They'll get you an answer. You need an answer? Call a Virgo. They'll get it for you. All right, Miss Robin, sweetheart, this is for you. Should I move? Can I move? No. No. Imbalance, don't move. First card I pulled is home upside down. Don't do it. What's going on between the office? Are they asking you, we're waiting on police to call me back is eating me alive. Oh, girl, we're all sitting here waiting. Are you kidding me? We're all waiting. All of us. I'm glad that please keep us updated. Please. There's been a couple times even, she said, no, they're harassing. They're harassing. The problem is if you move with your lease, you can't break it. They can, but you can't, right? Like, so that's a whole, I know. But as far as the manipulation is concerned, girlfriend, I don't think that you can move, because as soon as you do, you got to go talk to them and see what the fuck is going on. What is it that you guys want? When is your lease renewed? Because that's another thing too. A lot of times I do this because they're going to jack your rent up by X amount. So can you move voluntarily? You can. And that is October, girl, shit. You can move voluntarily if you ask them to. You can, I've left leases before, like in the middle of a lease, but I had to go talk to the office. 26? The fuck did you sign? Did you sign a 2-year lease? But did you do it to save the cost? Did you sign a 2-year lease to ensure the price doesn't go up? I'm sorry. That was... Yes, 2-year lease to ensure the price. Son of a bitch. Girl, they got you by the short hairs because there's not a lot that you can do. There isn't. Legalities to moving, and it's 2026. That's a lot. Sometimes they'll let you go with like 6 months maybe, and you could try to get like someone to what happens when a renter rent it out? To co-lease or whatever. They got you by the short hairs, friend. You can't, if you leave, it's going to cost you. Go talk to your office. And as far as the harassment is concerned, sublet. Thank you, Kimmy. That's exactly what I was trying to think. Only option buy. Yeah, and I'm not saying sublease. Yes, and I'm not saying to buy right now either. I wouldn't buy right now. They absolutely fucking not. Do you see what these interest rates are? No. And then like, oh, don't worry, you can refinance. Can you though? We don't know what the fuck is happening with the banks. Does anyone remember '08? Do not get into a mortgage where you're at 8% interest because we cannot. Oh, you'll be able to refinance in a year. Who the fuck is going to refinance you? They're all the interest rates are at 8, 13, 11. So I get why you signed the 2-year lease to ensure the price. Probably the smartest thing to do. The problem is, now that they're fucking with you, they got you by the short hairs, and there really isn't a lot of things that you can do. Go talk to them. Talk to them. If you want to get out of a lease, you can, but then it comes up with moving money, finding a new apartment, paying a down payment, first, last, all the bullshit. Yeah. Yes. Unfortunately, friend, I think that you are. Truly. Because the options are minimal, and they are all very costly. And you don't want to blow a savings or something on that. You don't. Lay low, play by the rules, be nice. They can only harass if you're like, and if they're harassing you by playing by the rules, document that for harassment. And then go get yourself a civil, Morgan, call the lawyers, get yourself a civil lawsuit and go from there. But if you're playing by the rules, girl, don't buck the system, you're stuck. I'm sorry, but it's costly if you want to leave. Not cool. Not cool. I'm sorry. All right. Jamie, sweetheart, this one is for you. Glenn and I started dating 4 years, broke up 5. Glenn and I dated for 4 years, broke up 5 months ago, and we still talk every day, hang out, just don't have a title of boyfriend, girlfriend. Anything anymore? Should I hold on or let it go? What will happen between Glenn and I? Are you guys still intimate together? I'm so sorry. I hope nobody heard that. I'm sure everybody did. Setting a new goal. My stomach is making all kinds of weird noises today, you guys. I can't. We're always... Oh, my goodness. We're talking about the food. I have the best landlord. She's really awesome. The place that we're... Like, we've had our issues. Me and my complex, we've had our times. She said I thought that was my stomach. No, girlfriend, that was mine. That was my tummy. It's time. It's been recently though, like it's been freaking out. All right, Jamie, sweetheart, are you in the room? I don't know if I saw the answer, and I apologize. I don't think I saw it. Jamie, I was wondering if you guys were still Netflix and chilling. All right, who said? All right. So, Jamie, I don't see you in here, sweetheart. I'm going to give you the reading, and we'll have to catch it on the replay. All right. So, what will happen if we let it go? Everybody already knows what I'm going to say. Girl, he's getting the milk for free. If you guys are still talking every day and hanging out, I'm assuming that you guys are still hanging out, spicy time. What's the point of having a label on it? He can go do what he wants without having to show up like a boyfriend. Because there's certain expectations that come with a title, and if you guys don't have that title, then he gets to negate all said expectations. Well, I'm sure you're still giving girlfriend expectations, and he's not necessarily giving all boyfriend expectations, right? Conflicts are there, personal beliefs are upside down. As far as you two being together, I think that you guys still hang out and talk every day because you guys are good together. So what's the problem? But you don't get to just use me as a friend, as a sounding board, take what I have as far as my care and love for you, and then manipulate it on the back end. Best friend is on the table, but I also see relationship problems. He can be your best friend, right? But if you want him to be romantic with you and he isn't, then that's going to leave you kind of in a conundrum. Deception. You're going to feel like, well, which way are we going? So what will happen between Glenn and I think if you guys continue to, I think if you keep doing exactly what you're doing, you're going to get exactly what you get. You're going to have a ex-boyfriend who acts as a best friend and utilizes you when he wants to, when he's not lonely, right? I think that he likes you and cares for you and probably loves you, but is not in love with you enough to girlfriend you up. So if you went tomorrow and got a boyfriend, what would Glenn say? I'm sure he wouldn't be thrilled about it, but what the fuck, Glenn? Let's step it up a little bit, sir. Make him make a move. Because you said, should I hold on or let go? You should have been let go. He broke up with you. There's nothing to hold on to other than simply a friendship. You should have been moved on romantically. And if you're not, that's the problem. Because he is, I'm sure. Have the conversation. Do you want to be with me or not? We're acting like boyfriend and girlfriend. I want boyfriend commitment as I'm giving you girlfriend commitment. And if not, best friends are cool, but then I'm out. Deuces, and don't you get mad when I start saying I'm going to go out with so-and-so because I got a date tonight. A hot date tonight. As a matter of fact, Glenn, he's hot. Not, I'm just kidding. I'm being extra. I'm trying to be cheeky, but you get what I'm saying. No, you don't get to 5 months. Not fair. That is a little bit of a Scorpio, yes. It's by not sharing. Yeah, Glenn. Step it up here, buddy. All right, Carrie, sweetheart. This one is for you. Hi, beautiful. My name is Carrie. Well, hello, darling. How are you? I appreciate you. Will Michael leave his third party so we can be a family again with our son? What do you see for us? What do you see in my love life? Will he leave the third party so you guys can be a family? No, I don't think so. Yeah, Glenn. I don't think so. I think he's happy where he's at right now, and that's the problem. So, and this is what I always ask this question: will Michael leave the third party? Are you and Michael married? My whole point is if he's with that person, no, separated. But were you guys married? Is he your husband legally? My point is that who's the third party? If he's your husband and he's out with her, then yeah, clearly she's the third party. But if he's with her, are you guys living together? Still together? Got you. I don't think he's coming back. I think he's happy where he's at. For now. I think he's stubborn. I think he's a little miserable. Okay? And I think that he's a little unharmonious. But she fills his cup some kind of way. I don't know what it is. But he likes what she's got. Enough for him to negate responsibilities for his wife and his child. Heartbreak, tied down, cold, oppressive, and abusive. And he really doesn't care who he hurts in the process. Will he leave the third party? He will when he's ready to leave, but it's going to be on his terms when he's ready to do it. Period. He doesn't, and if he cared about family, we wouldn't be having this conversation. So I don't see him coming back as far as your love life is concerned. I don't see him coming back. Now you, Lover's card is on the table, but you got to let some things go first, friend. Wheel of Fortune is in the right forward motion, but you got to move forward and not keep going backwards to Mr. Man. If you guys are married, file for divorce. Like, make some things happen. Don't just sit in a rut and let him dance around. You make the move. You get up and say something. I'm good. You want to be with so-and-so? Okay, watch me work. I want you to stand up for yourself. Will he leave? You can leave. You can leave Michael behind and say, you know what? When you're ready, we can have a conversation. But until then, I need you to show up for our children. You don't get to get off the hook for being a father. I'm going to let you off the hook because you're a shit husband. But I am not letting you off the hook for being a good father. And that is why I want you to step up. He doesn't get to negate the children or your son. That's not okay. That's where I need Mama Bear to come out and say, I can give a fuck. You can go be with whoever the fuck you want to be with. I don't care. But you will not be around her son. I was going to say you will not leave him or ignore. Is the word I'm looking for. You won't ignore him. You can treat me however you want to treat me, but you don't get to do that to your son. I need you to step up for our boy. Period. Children need both of their parents 100%. 100%. Unless they are like totally toxic. You know. Gabby, sweetheart, this is for you. Gabs, this is for you. Love. In a relationship currently not speaking. In a relationship currently not speaking. Gabby, sweetheart, this is for you. In a relationship currently not speaking. How long have you guys not been speaking, Miss Gabby? How long has it been? Were you guys on the rocks prior to this? Like, the relationship. Were you guys, like, going through some things? Like, I don't think that this fight was brand new. I think it was like there was a slow burn up to this climax. It wasn't just like we had a really bad fight and something happened. No, things have been leading up to this fight. Is that accurate? Kind of. All right. As far as currently not speaking, girlfriend, unfortunately, I think that see people for who they are. Fights, relationship problems is all over this table. Indecisions. Doesn't know what they want, overwhelmed, inability to step up for themselves. I don't know how long you guys have been together, but as far as a week of not talking, no excuse for that. I think that you guys are old enough to know that communication is like, you don't get to go and not talk to me for a week without consequences. I think that he's out trying to do the most right now. Not out trying to do the most. He's breaking up with you without breaking up with you. Been together for 8 years and not talk for a week? Call him. No. Absolutely not. A week of being together? No. Something needs to be on the books for a conversation. 8 years? You owe me a conversation. At minimum, a conversation. Doesn't have to, the outcome of the conversation doesn't even have to go in my favor. We can have the conversation and you can tell me, look, it's been 8 years. And he shuts down. If it's been 8 years and you cannot appropriately communicate with your partner after 8 years, girlfriend, what are we doing? The whole point of having a partner is so you can talk to them, communicate with them, so they understand you. If you can't even have somebody to understand you because they shut down, what's the point of that relationship? That's the whole point of having a partner. So they can talk to you and understand you and comfort you and do all of the things, but he shuts down? Fuck out of here. What's the point? He does what he wants when he wants, girl. I need you to be a best friend to yourself because right now you're feeling way too out in the cold. Way too out in the cold. The procrastination and poor planning on this 8 years of this shit, done. We need to have something on the books, sir, so we can talk about our relationship, or we can call this quits. Because as an adult in an 8-year relationship, playing the silent treatment is not okay anymore. You got a week to be pouty. You got a week to be a dick. We both got a week to to go to our separate corners. Now I need something on the books to say, let's talk about this one way or another, whether it's to stay together or not. But you owe me a conversation, period. After that time, a conversation is due, yes. Unfortunately, sweetheart, I didn't see really anything for money. The one money card I saw in reverse, but I want to say that that was more the lack of work on your end, or on his end, as far as the... Money's fine, you're on the right track. Spiritual growth is also on the table. I think that this is going to kind of shake things up for you. My mom says I'm very feisty today. I do feel feisty today. I must say. I don't know if I took a feisty pill or what. I need a, you know why? I need a Snickers. I'm hungry. That's why. I need a Snickers. Don't feed me in the morning, I get feisty. That's what it is. I'm hungry. Settle down, have a Snickers. Oh, okay. Dragon, she said she ain't lying. I am. But I love feisty zero. Angry, a little bit. I'm at a point in this last week, I don't know if you guys have heard, I'm just at a point now where it's like, we gotta start standing up for ourselves. I'm so tired of people taking advantage, assuming, people showing up with the grace and like just trying to do the best and just getting shit on and manipulated and spun and lied to, and I'm over it. I'm calling everybody out on their shit. Stop it. I'm not, and that's what I want everybody else to be like, look, I'm tired, oh, I'm sad. Okay. Why are you sad? Because of this. Okay. Tell them to go fuck off. Easy. Piss off. I don't care. Piss off. Okay. Bye. Got that headache out of my life. Like, that's why I want, and it's because of communication or lack thereof. If you choose not to communicate with me, I'm not going to sit here and talk to myself. What the fuck? I'm good. Like, it shuts down. I'm going to sit here and talk to a fucking wall? I'm straight. I can do that all by myself with less emotional fucking trauma. My wall, at least I don't expect to talk back to me. I expect you to talk back. I'd much rather talk to a fucking wall. My feelings wouldn't be as hurt. Sit and talk to your silent ass. Say something. I'm sorry. There I go again. I will come all the way back. Let me back up a little bit. Shanna, sweetheart, this is for you. Will F believe me now that I've told him someone is the friend group, that someone in the friend group lied to him about me? He thinks that I've been sharing personal conversations or things with certain friends. I've never did and explained that. I don't know if he believes me. So you want to see if this is going to be... Okay. He's going to find out, but in the worst way. He thinks he's being manipulated, and he does not know who he's being manipulated by, whether it's you or his friends. But what you've told him has given him pause and has made him very much think. Your new little nugget of idea has made him stop and think what the fuck is going on. There's different things right here. He's got to figure out what's real, what isn't. Disharmony within, this is the Lover's card, but within friendships, within a loving situation, manipulation is on the table, and so is bad luck. And then I appreciate you. Thank you. And I do. I try. Oh, I do. I don't try. I do. So I think that I think he's going to believe you once he finds out the other side of the shoe. No, the list is not closed. So as of right now, he's confused because he doesn't know who to believe. And he thinks that he doesn't know who's playing him. So I think that everything will be, be patient. Yes, I think that everything will be fleshed out, that he will see it. Something's going to come to the surface. He's going to catch somebody in a lie. Something will happen. But as of right now, he's still uncertain. I was trying to say unsure and uncertain. Uncertain. Why can't I say that word? I'm done. He doesn't know. I was uncertainty. Uncertain. I said it right. What the I'm trying to put a T on everything. The fuck is wrong with me? Catherine. I'm smart. Jesus Christ. I cannot find my words today. Catherine, sweetheart, this is for you. Love, relationship, and job. Words are hard. They are hard today. I can't. Ah! My brain moves so fast, I get jumbled. I know it was you, Fredo. Fredo do this. Fredo do that. I'm smart. I got you. Today just feels like one of those days. It is. It is. Miss Catherine, this one is for you. You said love, relationship, and job. Where are you at in the relationship? Because I feel recovery after relationship. That you guys maybe have gone something. Oh, I already know the movie. I don't know which one it is, though. I've been delving in this. I've been driving the struggle bus. It's been a day. Day is one of those days. Yes. Yes. All right, Miss Catherine, where are you at with your relationship? I just see recovering from struggle, like the recovery. So it's not nothing bad, but just kind of a forward movement. There might have been a scandal before, but things are fleshing themselves out appropriately. Single but seeing someone briefly, but unsure about the person. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Emotional maturity was the first thing that I saw. Unsure about it because I don't know if they show up the right way. So it's like, this is recovery. It's not a bad thing. It's not like you're, woe is me, but disorganized. And I think it's because recovering from an ex too. Yeah, possibly. But you're open to it though, because the next card is you not feeling stuck, feeling open enough to date, which is a great place to be. So if this is this new love, I think it's an immature energy, a little disorganized, a little chaotic, and that's why it doesn't feel so like grounded. Ride the wave, friend. See if he shows up, and if not, no harm, no foul. But for you, accomplishments, world at your feet. I think that you've come to this new kind of realization of it's time, because you've let everything go. It's time for me. I'm ready to get out there. Your emotions are very well stable, my friend. I love that for you. Now, you want to know about love relationships. You, I think, go date. This person, immature, ride the wave, see what happens. Like I said, don't get your feelings hurt. Relationship, job-wise. Is something going on at your job as far as gossip? Scandal? There's 100 different, I don't know what, there's 100 different things that could be a scandal, but either way, deal with it head on. Whatever's going on at work, it says handle conflicts fast. Deal with it head on because there's some type of a scandal around. Forward movement is there. You're strong-willed enough. Yes. Energy of talking. Just the bullshit. Call it out. What did I say 5 minutes ago? Start calling people out on their bullshit. You don't have to be all extra like me. This is a talking gossip. Yes. Don't do what I do. Do it appropriately, professionally, but nip that shit in the bud. Look, I'm here to work. I'm not here to make friends. If there's anything that anybody needs to discuss with me, I'm here. These are my hours. Here's where you can find me. And if anything else needs to be discussed, this is my manager. This is their information, and we can talk about it. Thank you, ladies. Have an amazing day. Now go piss off. I don't leave the last part out, right? But you will be successful, and everything will be fine. Just keep a cool head about you. Don't do what I do. Politely approach things if people are gossiping and tell them to knock it off. That's it. That's all. We are professionals. I'm here to work, make money, not friends. Thank you so much. Piss off. So, yeah, love and money, or love and relationships. Oh, I said it right. Love and money. Okay. Sherelle, girlfriend, this is for you. Will Sean and I have fun tonight after separating 3 weeks ago? Will we reconcile? Also, I've been successful with my Pride event. Will I be successful with my Pride event this year? Here's where I'm excited. Will we have fun after tonight, after separation from 3 weeks ago? Because something is on the books. It wasn't just a separation and silence. They separated, went to their separate corners, like I said earlier, and now there's something on the books for them to have a conversation about what the fuck to do next. Because that's what adults do in relationships. Now, the question is, are we going to make it work or not? I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Because what are we going to do today? Communication. Yes. And you guys have already been, I can see you guys have already been communicating clearly up until this point. Positive communication. I do think it's going to go well. I do think reconciliation is on the table. You guys missed each other. A happy home is on the table. But you are worried about going backwards. Who is it? Are you the who? Do you nurture a lot? Are you like a come here, baby? Let me give you a hug. Are you not that person? The nurturing card is the last one that I pulled. So this is either you already or who you want to become in this relationship. We had a great conversation 2 days ago. Conversation's on point. You guys are very clear about what you want. That's why tonight is going to be a fun night. Because you guys already know where you stand because the communication's been there. You're very much that person. That's what he likes about you. That's what he's expecting. Now, with this nurturing baby, come here, let me take care of you, you got to put up your healthy boundaries. And maybe that's kind of what got crisscrossed before. But you will be successful, strong-willed, all the stuff, building strong foundations. Tonight's going to be great. Successful man coming on the cards, satisfaction, all the things, friend. Strong foundations, successful, you will be successful, clear communication, happy home. You guys have to take a tick to figure out what you want. Joy, nostalgia, happiness from the past, fast-moving energy, and you being the nurturing one, friend. You've got this in the bag. With everything else, as far as what the event is going to be, girl, you're on the right track through and through. There's no negative energy on here whatsoever. Positive, satisfaction, success, all the things are here. Go have fun tonight. Make sure the expectations are set, right? People can only give you what they have to give, so that's what their communication is about. And I think you guys are going to be fine. So reconciliation, yes. That as well as fun, yes. Twofold to that. All right, Jesse, sweetheart. Will E ever find a way to actually put an effort and commit to me? I've been actually waiting for long and felt that it was karmic. Soulmate. We've been on and off. He's away for school. I never really asked him if he's looking for anything with me. It's my birthday. I don't know if he will let me, if he will get me something. Okay. Will they ever find a way to actually put an effort and commit? Find a way to put an effort and commit. No to that, but I do think he's going to get you something for your birthday. I think he's going to show up for your birthday, but I don't think he's going to commit. No. I do not. Birthday, yes, but delays, frustration, critical around the situation, impulsiveness, does what he wants when he wants. I think he'll show up for you when it's special, but he's not going to show up for you to catch you when you fall. And that's what you need out of a partnership and a relationship. So the back and forth and little effort, it's there because he puts in the effort he wants to put into you. And if it's little, then unfortunately, people give us what they want to give us. They don't give us what they don't. When they say that people will make time for people, it is 100% true. And if they can't make time for people because they're working their asses off, the communication, say it with me, communication is always there. Hey, babe, I'm at work. I'm at work. This is when I'm going to get off. And then you, again, plan times around those busy work hours to spend time with each other. You make time for each other. Period. I get that you get busy. Even me and my husband will text all day. Some days he doesn't check in. I'm like, you didn't have a break today? You couldn't text your girl? You couldn't text me? He's fucking on a break. He needs to rest his brain for a minute. And then he gets on the phone with me and I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Okay, bye. No. So the expectations are set differently, and that's kind of what you guys need to realize. So, it's okay. Take breaks. Okay. Shay, sweetheart, for you. Anything I need to know, I got you, girlfriend. Stop living. Okay. Shay, is there some way that you can be living in like delusional world, like Delulu land? Something has come to an end and you don't want to admit it that it's over. And I don't necessarily know if it's a relationship, I'm annoying my husband. I annoy my husband all day, and he knows he looks forward to being able to sit and respond. It's all the lists. Hey, guess what? He walks in, I was like, babe. I'm like, oh, I've talked too much. Let me stop. I do it every day. But I'm excited for him to come home from work. Miss Shay, sweetheart, is there anything that you are... Oh, you're probably responding. Info you need for a full reading. Nothing. Other than I'm ready to move on, not sure. Say less. Okay. KK. Just something came to an end. This is the death card. End to new beginnings, transformation, end of a cycle. I feel like something has finally been put to rest, but you're ready to get the fuck out of there. So I was like, escape. My dad and I live together and it's not working. Escape. You want to escape. Something is like, get me the fuck out of here. You thought it... That makes sense. The illusion. You thought it was going to be different. You thought moving in. That's why I was like, are you living in delusional land? But if you thought that being there was going to be like, we'll make it work. And now it isn't. You're like, oh God, get me out of here. What the fuck? It's not working. Hurried chaos. Lots of chaos going on. The problem is that you're the only one that's realistic and dependable. So it's like living in delusional land. Like you thought it was going to be okay, but now reality is hitting you and you're like, what the fuck? This is what I'm going to say. As far as anything that you need to know, positivity is coming through. Recovery is going to be there, and I feel that it's not going to be immediate. Or one more question. Is your dad greedy? Is somebody greedy with their money? You said you moved in and it's not working out, but does it have to do with money, shared responsibilities, who's responsible for something? He's putting all of the work on you. I feel like he's putting everything on you. Like, it's like, okay, well, she's the responsible one. Make her do it. She can do everything. Like, make her do it all. Just make her do it all. I don't want to do anything. He's all about himself. He's selfish. He's greedy. You need to emotionally separate yourself and or move out. Because it's not. You got to recover. Because it's not going to get any better. I'm going to say this. My dad was sick. Two sets of sisters. Yeah, are you good? Hey, come back. Hi.
Hey.
You okay?
Yeah. Yes. Sent your book out. Right out. My hands out.
Nice. Are you going now?
No.
Sorry, guys.
No, everything.
Okay, all right.
I didn't know you were still home.
Gotcha. Okay. I had two sisters go and stay with my dad, and both of them couldn't handle it. He won't even take my son to school sometimes, and I just have to ask someone. Yeah, he and it's like, okay, well, what do we do? Like, what do you do? Just because you're my father doesn't mean you get to mistreat me. Doesn't mean that you get to. I'm not a girl. I'm not a girlfriend. I'm not someone here to take care of you, wipe your ass. I'm your daughter. I deserve respect, and I'm your caregiver. Button the fuck up, or you're going to the home, Dad. I mean, don't do that. Don't say that. Unless he needs something, then he helps. But of course. So stop helping. Play selfish too. You're his daughter, be his daughter. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree now, does it, Dad? You need something? I'm sorry, I was busy working. Driving my son to school. I'm sorry, Dad. Give him a taste of his own medicine. Play back. Now, is it petty? A little bit. Am I a petty person? I'm not. But my God, you don't get to disrespect me. And I'm not going to leave you high and dry either because you are my father. So if we're both going to be in this shitstorm together, I'm going to whip it up too. Okay? You don't just get to throw shit at me. I'm going to throw it back. Let's play. You want to play, Dad? Let's play. Disrespect to match. I don't give a fuck if you're my dad. Remember what I said? I don't care. I don't care. Piss off. I don't care. That's what you need to tell your dad. You don't get to disrespect me. No. Don't care. We are in this house together. I'm here to help you. I love you. I want to make sure that you are safe and sound. I want to make sure that my family is safe and sound. I want your grandson, my son, to be with his grandfather so you guys can bond. The fuck is going on? Step up, Dad. I'm over this shit. That's the energy that you need. Put him in his place. They become children as they get older. Treat him like a child. Look here, Dad. And I know it's your dad. And I know some people are like, oh my God, I would never talk to my father that way. And I would never, and under normal circumstances, you shouldn't. But if he's acting like a child and throwing grown man tantrums, check his ass. Check him. You're an adult now too. I'm not a kid anymore. You're not going to punk me. I'm not a kid anymore. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I pay the bills too, Daddy. No. Step up or I got to get the fuck out. And then what are you going to do, Dad? Oh, it's like Glenn. What about now, Glenn? Yeah, Glenn. All right. I am feisty today. Golly. I'm so sorry. Spin myself up before we can get going. Yeah, he definitely makes it hard and tries not to be, and I try not to be petty, but you're right. And I hate petty. I hate petty. It's gross. It's yucky energy. I'm not for petty at all. That's why I made it a point to say that. But if you guys are living together and you got to treat men, like if it was your mom, you'd have a conversation with your mom. Be like, Mom, look, I need you to blah, blah, blah. But when it's your dad, they're so stubborn. And I hear the stories that my sister said, and he was so nasty. He was so mean. Like, we're here to help you. What the fuck are you doing? You mean old grouch? What's going on? No. And then you feel bad and you're like, what, am I a bad, like, no. We're all adults here. Christina, sweetheart, this is for you. Hello. Hi, darling. The guy I've been getting to know recently messaged me after not speaking for about a month. We've known each other 5 to 6 months. I've decided to check on him. He knows he is in his head a lot and was probably overthinking. He told me he didn't have the courage to reach out even though he really wanted to, and apologized how we left things and he missed my company. We have not been physical in that way, only kissed. But we have had a connection and I really like our chemistry. I took some time to respond, not knowing how to actually respond to his message. I didn't want to be overly emotional. I think he was trying to give me an olive branch. I don't know, but I was already in my feelings and believe I might have hurt his feelings or bruised his ego. I feel like if I reach out, I'm chasing. I don't know, and I don't want to do that. Why not? But I also don't want him to be in a dark place if I don't know what he's reaching out for and the right reasons. I know we both have confided in each other and worked on ourselves and missed each other's company. What should I do? Okay, so I'm assuming when he reached out, you lashed out at him. What the fuck? You said, piss off, I don't give a fuck. You were one of those. I'm assuming when he did reach out to give you the olive branch, you're like, well, why the fuck did you do this? And your lashing was probably not what he was expecting. And that's fair. It's fair. You could hold space for being upset. That's fair. Okay? Why would you not want to chase somebody that you know likes you, though? Get over that. Now, it's different if you text him 5 times a day and he doesn't respond. It's different if you text him once a day for a year and he doesn't respond. That's chasing. That's stalking. That's something different. But you simply responding to somebody and saying, hey, I might have come off a little harsh. I was really in my feels. I liked you a lot, right? There's that thin line between love and hate. And because I had so much feelings for you, I was really, really hurt. But I appreciate you reaching out. And so what I would like to do now is communicate with you on where I'd like us to go in the future. Why don't we get together and say something? Why don't we meet for coffee or what? I wouldn't do it in a place where you guys could get handsy, because handsy just complicates things, right? The whole touchy kissy, whatever. Go get some coffee, go get a dinner or whatever. Shit, sit on the front porch like we used to do back in the day, girl. But have the conversation. Don't be afraid to chase somebody. You're not chasing somebody for just simply saying, hey, we might have crossed paths as far as communication is concerned. I want to sit down and have a conversation. I miss you. That's it. That's it. That's all. Bruised ego? Maybe a little bit. Hurt feelings? Possibly. But that's my advice to you. I'm going to flip for you. Yeah, you bruise his ego. But I do think he's going to be fair and approachable. I think he thinks things are a little bit, maybe a little unfair and uneven, a little bit. But he's sitting down. You guys have had enough time. Sit down and rest. And then 2 people coming back together. So I do think that he might be a little butthurt, a little bit. But like I said, apologize. Let him know where you were, why you were there. People don't get that upset unless there's some real big feelings behind that, right? So let them know. Miss Shay, sweetheart. Will I find... Oh, girl. Seriously? Girl. Will I find my keys in my wallet? Okay, so is Turtle in here? Turtle. I am not the best. I've had a couple people ask me of like where things are, and I'm like, I'll try. Not my specialty. Locating things is not my specialty. Pulling energy, shit, talking to people that have passed. I can do that. I can't find shit. I can't find it. You will. You will, and I think it's going to be underneath something. It's going to be stuck under something. Turtle. Stuck. I get stuck. Sword. So I think it's going to be stuck underneath something. But you are going to be victorious in finding it. Yes. I don't think anybody took it. I don't think you left it anywhere. I just think you're going to be stuck. She still refers to herself as she does. She does. She was in here the other day. Turtle. But I told him, like, I thought the turtle was smashed. I thought the turtle was long fucking gone. And she's like, oh, he was under the couch. Finding things is not my specialty, my girl. But yes, you will find it, yes. And I do think it's going to be underneath something. All right, Rachel, sweetheart. Am I doing the right thing by quitting my job? I'm nervous, and will they get mad? We all thought he escaped out the window. We did. I'm like, oh, girl, he's long gone. that turtle's out of here. No, he was comfy under his couch. Rachel, what are you doing to replace your income? Girl, you don't need to tell me not anything. I'm going back to teaching. Oh, so you're quitting your job to go back to something that you enjoy. Friend, stop it. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. What do you do now? What job are you quitting to go back to teaching? Miss Royalty, sweetheart, you've been in here all morning. I got you, girlfriend. I just got to get through these paid questions, lovey. The job now that you're doing, you're following your dreams and doing photography on the side. So what is teaching the dream job? You want to teach and then do photography in the summer? Is that what you're saying? Like, is that kind of what your vision is? Teaching and then doing like wedding stuff or summer photography in the summers? Event planner. Okay. You're an event planner right now. You want to leave event planning and photography and go to teaching? Ah, ha, ha, ha. Okay. No, I'm an event planner. I want to teach and do photography on the weekends. Okay. Because I was like, most people that are teachers want to get the fuck out of teaching so they can go do what they want to do. But I get what you're saying. And that's what I said this earlier today. 9 to 5s, running your own business isn't for everybody. It's not. I say this all the time. The reason I do and what I do is because I don't have kids. Yeah, I miss my family and friends on the weekends. Yes, I don't have kids. And my husband works weekends. So it works out for us. I could not do this job efficiently to any capacity if I had little ones to look after. As far as like work, all of the things, you know what I'm trying to spit out. It's difficult. I understand the missing friends and stuff during the weekend. Totally understand that. I think you're going to find it to be a struggle in the beginning. I think that is going to be a bit of a, you know what it's like to teach. Nothing is going to shock you. It's not going to be new.
Got everything out.
Hi. How are you? I can from here. As soon as you walked in.
Is it bad?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Well done.
Have a beautiful day, beautiful wife.
Love you. I'll see you in a little bit.
I'll see you.
Be safe.
For sure.
Okay. So leave it open. Yeah. Thank you. Is quitting your job the right thing to do? I think that you're going to, I think that the struggle is going to be a little bit, you're going to have temporary struggles. I think that is going to be a lot, it's going to be an adjustment. Nothing that you can't handle, nothing that you don't expect, nothing that you can't see. Sorry, I try to say goodbye every morning. It's a big deal. It's important. And here comes Teddy. Oh, come on over, Teddy. What are we going to fuck up today, sir? Say hi. But I do think that it is going to give you more time with your family as far as recovering is concerned. Okay, I do think that you're going to be able to spend more time, have a happy home, all the things that you're looking for are going to be there. But I do see temporary struggles in the beginning because I feel guilty quitting. Do you run shit? I have to have a strong feeling like you're their go-to, that you are their rock, that you know exactly what you're doing, and that is why these feelings are having these feelings. But you cannot, nobody can blame you for walking into a company and saying, I miss my family. Nobody can blame you for that. Not anybody can say, you know what? I've found something that can give me a better work-life balance, and I need this for myself. Because the one thing that I will tell you that everybody knows, and it's a smaller spot, so it might not be, but companies, I say companies aren't loyal, but an event planning company, that's different. It's probably smaller. I'm sure it's a different culture. But you got to do what's best for you and your family. You have to. You have to. Period. That's it. Because at the end of the day, the people there could be amazing and they could help you and could do all those things. But when you fall, who's going to catch you? Your family, your kids, the people that you are, the humans that you need to put your time and energy into, not the humans that you're helping create these amazing events. Time and energy are the same thing. I get it. I think that you're going to be fine. Do you see them being upset? Oh yeah. They're not, well, they're not going to be mad at you. They're not going to be mad at you. No one's going to resent you for it. They're going to be disappointed that they're going to have to pivot. It's going to be a selfish version of being upset. Fuck, she's leaving. Now what are we going to do? They're not going to be mad at you for, oh, how could you leave us? You're going to go try to make a better life for yourself? That's not going to be the energy. But are they going to be nervous and distraught because of that? Yeah, they will. And that's just, it's business. It's business. You never get family time back. Yeah. Okay, I'll figure. Yeah, it's business. And I would say it just like that. Look, I've been doing this now for X amount of years. My kids are growing up super, super fast, and I don't get the time with them that I am looking for. I know what I can do, and I'm going to have to, unfortunately, give you my 2 weeks, my month, or whatever. I'm assuming you're not starting teaching until the summer? Are you going to give, like, you know how to work it out, friend, but lean into the family time, into the balance. The one thing that everybody got during COVID, seemingly for a little while, was that balance. Work from home, family balance. People are being there with their kids, fucking baking bread and shit, right? Giving them 3 weeks. Ample time. It is. Let's talk about it. All these little young, eager things jumping out of college talking about, I'll be a marketing event planner. They'll find somebody. You know how many people are eager to get into a job right now? They'll be fine. Yeah, they're going to be mad, but you're going to be more upset if you stay. Girl, Jax, say less. She said it perfect. Margie, sweetheart, this one is for you. Will I get my job renewed contract at the end of March? Or what is the outcome of Margie and John? Will I move into my condo in Galveston? Or will me and John move into? Okay. Girlfriend, you got this. I know it's not going to be easy. I know it won't. I promise you it won't. Margie, where do you want to end up? I don't think the contract is going to get renewed. Fear of change, unfortunately, I don't see it. I don't see that they're going to be reliable enough to renew a contract to give you something new. It came up in reverse. However, I don't think that you're going to be out or high and dry. And when I ask what do you want, is because I think at the end of it, regardless, I don't know, you said, will I move into, or will me and John? Whatever it is that you want, I think that you're going to come up great. Satisfactory, luxury, stability, fast-moving actions, positive moving actions, freedom, openness, releasing, self-acceptance. If you and John have kind of been going at it, if you want to move in with John, even regardless of where it is, I see that can happen because you're going to be happy regardless of what the decision is, which way you go, Galveston and or with John, you're going to be happy. And that's whatever's going to make you the happiest is where you need to go because it's going to be successful. I do not think that they're going to renew your contract. All right? All right, you guys, I'm officially closing my list. I'll do a few rapid fire yes or no's. We'll do it for a couple minutes. I shouldn't say a few. We'll do it for, we'll go until 11. All right. Rapid fires. Sweet Chaos Queen. Oh, I did put my water down. Kitty. I call my animals my little beasties. Crazy. All right. Royalty, sweetheart. Will Eric and I reconcile and fix our relationship? Will Eric and I reconcile and fix our relationship? Miss Royalty. Will Eric and I reconcile and fix our relationship? I see a lot of lust there. I do see joy there as well. The reconciliation can come. However, I don't think that the problems... Good morning, Uncle Craig. How are you? It's not... Oh, I guess it is Friday. I was like, oh, wait a minute. I'm like, it's not Friday yet. What are you doing here? Friday morning and coffee. Good morning, good morning. I don't think the reconciliation... It's... Oh, let me go back. Yeah. Devin, will me and Michael try and rekindle once we had? Will we try to rekindle what we had? Will we try to rekindle what we had? I don't think so, not anytime soon. Gloria, will Savannah do good in her classes? Will Savannah do good in her classes? No. Stay on her. She doesn't care. Audrey, will Em and I meet up? I shouldn't say she doesn't care. Just stay. That's the... Make sure she's not falling behind. That's it. Make sure she can keep up. And I'm not saying that it's too hard or whatever, but make sure that she is focused on it is the best way that I could put it. All right, sorry. Will Em and I meet up next week to reconcile our marriage? Will we meet up next week for reconciliation and marriage? Manifestation is on the card and 2 is 2. Yes. And so is 2 of Cups and Strength card. Yes, I say that you guys are going to. Yes. Laura, will I get a post-grad by July? Will I get a post-grad by July? Ooh, girl. Audrey, you're welcome. Will I get a post-grad by July? I don't think it's going to come that fast, friend. I don't. I think that you're going to have... I don't think it's going to be that fast. Denise, will D and I get married? Do whatever you can to make sure that you are... on schedule, that no classes push you behind. Will D and I get married? Marriage card on the table and new beginnings. I'm going to say yes to that, friend. Tracy, is Mark getting... I gotta bring you guys closer. Hello, hi, hello. Is Mark getting close to opening up to me? Is Mark getting close to opening up? Girl, all communication cards, yes. Happy home, yes, yes, yes. Lisa, will D unblock me on socials? Will D unblock me on socials? Yes. New beginnings, starting a new action, yes to that. Jamie, should I move on and take a different job? Should I move on and take a different job? Should I move on and take a different job? I think if you do, you'll find a job that's more conducive to what you want to do, and then it will work out. So yes. I'm always saying be easy about the job market right now. It's super fucking unstable. No one knows really what's going on, so don't quit something right away. Make sure you have something to replace it. Aisha, is the Wildcats team a better choice for my son? Is the Wildcats a better choice? Well, I'm going to say yes because I was a Wildcat, but... I was, though. I say go Wildcats, but... what's the team, love? Football, basketball, baseball, soccer. What are we looking for? What sport? They're going to make him stronger. They're not going to baby him. So here's what I think. I think it's going to be harder for him. I think it's going to be a struggle for him. But I think I don't know your son's personality. And so that's why the struggle part I want to just address. I think it's going to be hard. I think they're going to be hard on him. However, depending on that personality type, I think it could really help develop him also. I think it really show up to be a strong leader, that he can learn, that people will pour into him because they'll see him, but they're going to be hard on him. And so if he just, yeah. You know what it's like. Like, I'm not saying hazing or anything like that. I'm talking about the coaches being hard on the players to make sure. I'm not talking about Bobby Knight type energy either, but it's going to be more towards, give me some suicides and let's do drills and make sure our shit's together versus let's have pizza parties and talk about our feelings type shit. You know what I mean? All right. Is the weekend going to be good for me? Amanda, is the weekend going to be good for me? Is this weekend going to be good for me? Miss Amanda. Girl, yes. Balance, fun things coming in, finding your own path. Now, I see a lot of, like, self. I don't know if you are growing, like personal growth, doing something for yourself, doing something, like, out of the norm to expand yourself, something to that effect. But, yes. Yes. Mimi, is it a good idea to visit MJ? Is it a good idea to visit MJ? She's great. Thank you. Is it a good idea to visit MJ? I think emotionally, yes, it's going to be, yeah, I'm going to say yes to that. I think you guys will flesh out anything that needs to be talked about. Mo, does M still think of me often? Does M still think of me often, Miss Mo? Does M still think of me often? He does, yes. But he won't reach out first. Miss Katie C. Will Josh stop talking to Christy soon? Will Josh stop talking to Christy? Will he stop talking to her? Death card is on the table because of conflicts. I'm going to say yes to that. Shit's getting real. Don't know what that is, but yeah. All right, guys. Star. It's not a bad idea to think about it. It's not a bad idea to start thinking about it. I think that there's way more layers to this, but it's not a bad idea to start thinking about it. Escapism was the first thing on there. For all the things that we've talked about, there's still, I don't know why Arizona specifically. There's another layer there that we have not discussed, but I'm not going to say it's going to be the best, and I'm not going to say to do it. There's more that needs to be. I think it's too soon. However, I do think that you can start looking, planning, and if it's time to, of course, but I don't think it's going to be necessary though, right? Like if it's time to pivot, you'll be able to pivot because you've done your research, but I wouldn't do it just yet. Just look, get an idea of the surroundings, look at everything, but I wouldn't jump just yet. All right. Okay, guys, start looking. Oh, Brittany, I appreciate you. Sorry, I don't know different. I mean, spam. Chi, you guys are good. I gotta go, you guys. I've gotta go. I appreciate you guys so very much. I will be on tomorrow morning. You guys know where to find me. I have same days available. My next appointment, other than the same day, won't be available until Monday, but I'll be on tomorrow morning. Same time, same place. You guys know where to find me. I appreciate you guys so very much. You guys have an amazing day. It was a good morning. Thank you it was a great vibe. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye.